Bam.
And Morgan, I have absolutely no idea how to intro this.
You don't know how to intro this?
I don't know how to intro this. This isn't something that we normally do.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, we have like 2 years of practice. Over 2 years of practice doing the podcast.
Yeah, but this isn't a podcast. Now we have another like sensory stimulation. I don't know. This is a video only. This is only going to be video, by the way. There's absolutely not going to be a podcast version of this. That'd be insane.
Yeah.
Just want to let you know. Although, I noticed that Spotify does like video podcasts now. I think that's if you host through them. You can just upload a video. Mm-hmm. Watch video content, video podcast on Spotify. That seems unnecessary to me. Anyway, we're playing Spyro the Dragon.
Yeah, in case you couldn't tell.
Yeah, surprise.
New game.
You clicked on this video.
Who do I obliterate?
Are those 100%?
These two are, yeah.
Okay. Then
let's do this one.
Okay.
Yeah, let's overwrite that sucker. Get him out of here.
You could also just like make a new virtual memory card, I'm pretty sure, but
oh. Huh. I don't
it's
care.
too late.
Yeah. Bye save file. I play this like every other month, so like
yeah, it's fine.
I don't need that.
100% save files are a dime a dozen.
Right.
Also, we're talking over the only story this game has.
Is it 14,000? What about this Ganasty Gnort character? Now I understand he's
this
found a
Ganasty
magic
Gnort
spell
character.
to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question. Nasty Nork is a simple creature.
I gotta say, the PS1 Jaggies.
I know, I love it.
No threat to the Dragon King.
Yeah, I love it too, but I prefer it on a CRT. I'm just saying.
Okay.
That's just me. All right, add that to the count. Add that to the ticker. Clayton talks about a CRT.
Hold on, I'm gonna turn you up just a bit. I'm having a little trouble hearing you, but
Yeah, go ahead and turn me up. I had to turn the game down because it was blasting.
Yeah.
My earballs is what I said.
Okay. I have that output volume for me for the game at 2 goddamn percent. Okay. Oh shit, we're starting the game.
We are.
Let's go. Are you gonna
Now,
make
Morgan,
me
this
listen
is
to
your
all the
favorite.
dragons?
I don't actually know. No, you know what? We're just casually playing this. There's no precedent set.
Okay. This goober, I believe, is unskippable, so.
Oh, okay. Well,
His name is...
Nestor.
I forgot his name already.
Is
Nelson?
it Nestor? Nestor?
Nestor. Yeah, I think you're right.
Nestor.
All right. Oh, shit. Already messing everything up.
Now, Morgan, are we going to start with whatever that flight level is?
Yeah.
It just feels right. It's on the left-hand side. You know,
Yeah,
we
for
work our
sure.
way left to right in America.
Now, I do have a question about your method for playing Spyro. Do you collect all the gems in like the homeworld place before going into the levels?
I like to. Yeah, I like whatever I'm in.
Okay.
If I'm in something, it cannot be left incomplete.
Okay, good. Because that's how I do it, and I didn't want to drive you nuts by like wandering away from levels without going into them.
Keep an eye on
Oh, I don't have to listen to him. Sorry.
That's all right.
Oops.
Banged your head in there.
I did. Oh,
Yeah.
Hey, come here, goober. This guy thinks he can run away. You can run, but you can't hide. I'll kill you.
I have no idea. I'm like thinking of how I plan to cut this up.
Yeah.
I like for this to be one, like we beat the game. It is one
Yes.
video.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know, that's just kind of what we do. You know, we cover one game in one entire podcast. We are going to play
we
a game.
beat the game
we might
in
as
one
well
sitting.
beat the game. We don't have to beat it in one sitting. We
No.
can break it up.
Yeah.
Much like Final Fantasy.
Now,
Break it up into however many sittings we want.
if / when we do Crash Bandicoot,
Oh,
and
right,
if
right.
you
Yeah.
like die over and over and over, is that staying in?
I mean, that's kind of what I'm wondering. I'm wondering how cut down this is going to end up being. I'm not sure. I'm not going to put that much effort into it.
Yeah.
I'll do like a pass. I'll do an
Okay.
editing pass. I'll trim it up as I see fit.
Make sure
but
we
then
don't
it's
dox
going out.
ourselves in the middle of it.
Yeah, don't dox ourselves. Don't I don't know, threaten anybody.
Oh my
Don't
god.
end up in like a rap battle with some rapper that I call out or something like that.
What the heck? What are you talking
I don't know.
about?
That's just the first threat that I thought of was threatening
all
a
right.
rapper for some reason.
Bye bye, Tomas. I want to
Tomas stands out to me for some reason.
Tomas?
I like him.
Yeah. He's very,
Okay.
he has nervous energy from what I remember.
Now, if you watched the video version of the Spyro podcast, you'll
Yeah.
see that this part right here, it
Yeah.
filtered me. I spent many attempts trying to get the
You
gem
did.
on top of these 2 towers. Yeah,
You did, yes.
I sure did. Oh, you noticed. Okay.
Yeah. No, I do typically watch the video version just because, I don't know, because I'm weird like that.
I don't get it. I got to be completely honest. If you watch our content and watch our podcasts on YouTube, I don't understand you. I'm still going to cater to you, but I don't understand you.
See, now I biffed it. I biffed it on one of the, hello?
Mm-hmm.
I was hitting the A button and he was not jumping. Or sorry, X button.
X button.
X button.
Oh, are you
yeah.
playing with an Xbox controller?
Yes.
Yeah, that's weird. How'd you hook that
Perhaps.
up to your PS1? Your legally acquired PS1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to splice a bunch of cables together. You see that sheep try to push me out of the way? What the heck,
Yeah,
man?
I did. Run a defense. Get down, Mr. Dragon. Now, Morgan,
like
I was we're currently recording this on Discord. We're pulling back the curtain a little bit like Wizard of Oz.
Sure.
I have been looking into that Parsec program.
Yeah.
I think that could be what we want. What I'm
Okay.
most curious about is the ability to pass a controller back and forth. If it is lower latency,
Right.
to be like, okay, now you play this level, or I'll play this level. Nice, 100%.
Yes.
I think that'd be fun, especially for Crash. Like, hey, Morgan, try this out, and then, Big Brother can come in and
Help me.
beat the level.
Please. Yeah. All right, let's go on a sunny flight. Yeah, so speaking of weirdos who watch the podcast, so I actually watched our Scalar episode earlier today back.
Oh, weird.
Just because I wanted to see like how our
How much we've grown.
Yeah, exactly. And your gameplay was insane.
Good. Insanely
No,
good.
you were like on like a suicide mission every single time. You were just throwing yourself at anything and everything. Not no strategy, no just balls to the wall.
See, sometimes I have to like plan. So sometimes I'm like, I just want to play the game straight up.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, I want to play the game and take notes. And then I also want to play the game and like record video for the video version. Mm-hmm. You can't really do all these at once, especially the note-taking one. And if you record like just a blind playthrough, you look kind of stupid.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to look stupid. That might have been a blind playthrough. That might have just been like the absolute first, I don't know, 2 hours that I played of Scalar. Just raw and unfiltered.
Yeah. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, you were, oh crap. All right. Where's the last one? There he is.
Where's that last dude?
All right, not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. I'm absolutely convinced that if you get down close to the water like this, you go faster. I don't think that's true.
I think that is, what is that? Something to do with perception, because you're close to something that's moving faster.
It's not parallax, is it? Am I dumb?
Parallax actually, I think, is the right word.
Oh, really? Look at
The
that.
parallax increases.
I know
The parallax effect?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know.
That sounds right.
Whenever we would play GTA, flying is like my favorite thing to do.
Yes.
And, oh, nice. First try.
Hell yeah.
I love flying, and I love flying as close to the ground as possible.
Mm-hmm.
It was great. So I don't want to date this. I don't know when the fuck this is coming out. But
Right.
GTA 6 trailer number 2 dropped somewhat recently. I think earlier this week. Right after they announced the delay. And it looks crazy.
Yeah.
Morgan, did you watch it?
No.
That's fine. A lot of ass in the trailer. I gotta point that out too. A whole lot of ass in the trailer.
Okay.
Like, enough for me to be like, wow, there's a lot of ass in this trailer.
Like, are we talking man ass, she ass, they ass?
Mostly lady ass.
Mostly
lady
well,
ass.
of course. Why am I not surprised?
I mean, there's a lot of man abs if you want to, if we're trying to like even it out a little bit.
Okay, maybe.
Probably a lot of shirtless Florida men in that.
Oh yeah, where is it? Where's the location?
Oh, it's Vice City, which is Miami.
Okay.
Yeah. It's it looks so good.
Oops.
It looks so goddamn good.
Yeah.
Whenever I saw it like early in the morning at work. I was just like browsing YouTube while I was waiting for something to export. And I saw someone like post a video about it, and it was like GTA 6 release date. I was like, oh my god, they announced a release date? And it was like May 26th was all that I saw, and I was like, holy shit, this month?
But it's next year, right?
But it's next year.
Right.
I only read the May 26th part. I was like, that's impossible. But yeah, next year. Hopefully.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I fell down. Oh no.
This level always trips me up whenever it comes to collecting all the gems.
Yeah.
I always miss something.
Up on the top part is where I always flip up something.
Mm-hmm. That's always where I end up just running around in circles.
Yep.
Oh, it's a
hard
star.
'cause, like, the grass is all green, and then some of the gems are green, so it's like
yeah.
screws you over a little bit. But
I do love this world and other worlds like it with the green grass and the blue sky.
yes,
It's very, very PS1.
very peaceful. I feel like I could have a picnic here.
His color indicates
Yes. Yes,
Oops.
indeed. I keep gulping into my microphone.
So do I.
Yeah. I'm drinking some tea right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
what kind? Just black tea? Black
It's
sweet
like I think it's a vanilla chai tea bag.
tea?
So
Ooh, that sounds
you know.
good.
it is pretty good.
Oh,
Claire's
shit.
getting really big into loose leaf tea at the moment.
Loose leaf,
So-
like the paper. It's my favorite kind of paper.
loose leaf. We crumble up the paper and then we put it in our drink. Let it soak in.
Chewy, pulpy. What would you call that? Pulpy, I think.
You'd probably get pulpy if you tried
Yeah.
to drink that. If you didn't take it out.
Can I say I love these guys.
Oh, what are you? The herders?
Yeah, the little shepherds.
Yeah, yeah.
They make funny sounds.
Yeah, I like them with their
I
big
love
noses.
that. Oops, I murdered sheep unnecessarily. I'm so sorry. I try not to kill the fodder for no reason. Just because it makes me feel a little guilty if I don't eat the butterflies afterwards.
I'm approaching every level like the U.S. military probably approaches any deployment.
Oh my
I
god.
am
Scorched
shooting
earth.
scorched earth. Scorched earth.
Scorched earth. Scorched earth.
Yeah. Did you see that we got an American Pope?
Yes, I did.
Big deal. Big deal.
The posts about it have been so funny. Like I saw one that was like, oh, I bet this guy's eaten more hot dogs than all the other popes combined.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. And he's better for it. He's the Pope now.
Yeah.
They're not.
For sure. Which,
Maybe
to
they
be
should have
fair,
been
he has
marshmallows and hot dogs.
dual citizenship in Peru.
Yeah, but that's not the important one. Yeah,
What the heck?
that's not the important. What we care about is
Hey.
the American one.
No. Hey,
Yeah,
now.
we do. Yes, we do. Let it be known that this podcast is an American podcast.
This isn't the podcast, though.
Yeah, I guess you're right. This show.
Yeah. We're
I'm
putting on
thinking
a
about
show.
renaming. Yeah, this is the show. What do we call this, by the way?
Oh,
Like,
shit.
just-
I don't know.
Us playing Spyro. We played Spyro because we said we would.
Yeah. We're testing out a new thing.
Yeah, us testing out a thing.
This one's for the fans. The true fans.
This one's for the fans. Yeah, the true fans.
Okay.
I'm very happy with how everything's performing. Our dumb little podcast.
Yeah?
We came back and numbers are all right. Numbers are comparative. It's just it is piddly numbers compared to literally anything on YouTube. But I'm very happy with it.
Fuck yeah, I didn't miss anything. Yes. Okay.
Cool.
I am, well, again, we've said this multiple times. I expected to get 2 downloads ever.
Yes,
I
me
never
and you.
expected to hear anything from anybody. Ever.
Yeah, no. The hearing from people is the weirdest part. When
But it's
people
also the nicest
leave
part.
comments, it is the best part.
Yeah.
But when people leave comments and be like, "Hey," I'd be like, "What the fuck? You were here in this room this whole time?
Yeah.
I didn't know." I thought we were just talking, and then all of a sudden you said something.
Right. It's like we're on stage, right? And there's stage lights like shining in our eyes. We can't see.
Exactly.
It's like a black void out there. And like we do something, and then there's someone who's like, hey, that was good. And then they like clap, and we're like, oh my God, someone's out there.
Yeah. Now, granted, the lights come on eventually, and we realized that it was like 5 people in there, but still, we were expecting
but
0.
It's still something.
we were expecting nobody.
Finals.
I remember very early on, someone said we should start a Patreon, and I was like, I don't know about that. That's very nice.
Right,
but
right.
I don't know about that.
Well, yeah, I don't know about that yet. Like, if it got bigger, sure. And, you know, we could talk about doing extra stuff for Patreon people or whatever, but...
If someone wanted to justify the, I don't know, like, some, like, I don't know, Discord Nitro so we could stream gameplay.
Right. Sponsor Discord Nitro for us.
Yeah. Oh, man, that'd be great. Yeah. Let's make it happen. Please, it only affects me. I'm the only one being affected by not having Discord Nitro right now. I'm watching the...
Well, yeah, correct.
Honestly, actually, it's probably more fitting. It looks better on Spyro to be 480p.
Yeah. Probably does.
So, Morgan, me and Claire just got back from a bike ride.
Yeah.
I'm like coming into this recording session hot. When you mentioned that we were recording today, I was like, oh yeah. I already forgot. I am the worst with
No, it's all right. I do that all the time.
Yeah. I'll get his ass.
I did get his ass.
How many dragon eggs are there? 7?
Oh,
8?
jeez. I don't know. I might have to look it up on the wiki.
Mm-hmm.
One thing...
I like this level.
Yes, I do too. I love those... Look at these... Well, actually, that kind of looks like crap, but...
No, they feel good.
Yeah.
It feels good.
Yeah.
Color theory.
For sure. I would say this is not like my favorite skybox, but it's a good one.
It's a good one. I like this level, how you like move around the ridges and stuff. It feels like something you discover. It's cool.
Yeah, for sure. What was I gonna say? I forgot.
Hard. You're gaming and talking.
Yeah. Oh. Thank you for releasing me. Thor, you will always be famous to me. You're starting to see the recycled dragon body types yet?
A little bit.
Yeah.
You're playing this game very efficiently.
Oh, good. I'm glad. I need to see that thing tick over so I know I didn't. Okay.
I'd be curious to see, I don't know, where the time on this ends up being compared to the time that we took whenever we did that bad speedrun when Spyro Reignited came out.
Yeah,
Have you improved?
Right. Well, and this is a 100% run. So was that like an hour and a half, maybe?
I think it was like 3 hours.
It was 3 hours?
I think it was 3 hours.
Oh my God, that's a horrible speed run.
It wasn't 100%. It was.
Right. Well, we also did, I did get up and leave to get pizza.
Yeah, I feel like that was more fun though.
Yeah.
I feel like more speedruns should handicap themselves like that.
Right. Okay, hear me out. On the tips of these swords, is that blood or are they like heated up? Like from like fire or something?
I think it's blood. Well, it couldn't be blood, I don't think, with the ESRB.
Right, well, but it's just, it doesn't look like anything really.
It doesn't.
Like how do you differentiate blood with
Well, there's a tinge of red in the helmet that he's got too. So maybe it is like a reflection. I don't really know.
Oh, I love the soundtrack on this level.
It's very nice.
It's very good.
Very chill.
Oswin.
If you have to name your kid after a Spyro dragon.
Oh, geez. I think there's some normal ones. There's some.
I'm gonna go with Nestor.
Yeah.
Nestor.
You would name your child after a Spyro dragon?
Sure. Why not?
I would name it after one of the weird magic crafters or one of the weird Dreamweaver's ones because they have some crazy names.
Yeah, I gotta be honest. I mean, we discussed this on maybe the Spyro episode, but I can't read, so I didn't like pick up on any of those.
Yeah.
This is new lore for the podcast, is that Clayton can't read.
Right. Is it though?
I mean, it's been lore for a long time, but
That guy was like as tall as a house. The lighting effects with like the lanterns, that's like so nice. Look at that. Wow.
very cool.
Anyway, back to murder.
Back to murder, yes. I gotta be, so I think I brought this up, but I would like get confused with the Spyro thing. For some reason, it was more intuitive to me to burn the metal and charge the big guys.
Why?
Which I don't think actually makes sense when you say it out loud, but for some reason I would want to do it. Specifically burning the metal. Like, I don't know why, I just wanted to burn the metal.
Because it lit up and you're like, hee hee, pretty color?
Yeah, I think that might be it. It's like, it lit up, it's working.
Yeah. It lit up, it's working.
Feedback.
Right.
All feedback is good feedback.
Right. Oh man, I love how dopey the enemy designs are compared to like Reignited Trilogy. I do like the dopey enemy designs in this game.
Yeah, everybody a bit more goopy and dopey.
Yeah.
just a blob.
Yeah. Darius.
That'd be a good one.
Yeah. All right. Bam. Another thing I wanted to point out that I missed in the Reignited Trilogy was how it does that gem count where they all come out of the chest and like shows you all the pretty colors and they go back into the chest.
Yeah.
It's very satisfying.
Is it just Toasty left now?
Yes.
Oh, look at that. We're almost done with World 1. Or, yeah, World?
Under 30 minutes.
Nice. After World 1,
Mm-hmm.
do you want to do a quick pause? Just assess.
Yeah, sure.
Just assess the recording. Make sure it's not like dropping significant frames or anything like that.
Yeah. That's fine. This is my strat for taking care of the dogs.
Dog.
Because I did see them kicking your ass in that recording.
Hey. Oh, I didn't realize all my gameplay was being scrutinized like this.
Just by me. I'm probably the only one. Well, no, Sage. Sage does.
Sage
Actually.
has scrutinized it before.
Yeah.
I think that was that for Sonic Heroes.
He's still offended about that, yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. The game was too ass for me to want to get better at.
Oh, no.
The whole Sonic thing, I don't know why Sonic is like catching strays right now. But the whole Sonic thing, I gotta be honest, never get it. I think I pointed it out in the episode where I'm like, I feel like there's a cycle with every new Sonic game that is just, oh, this one looks like it's gonna be good. And then it comes out and it's very clearly ass.
Oh, no.
Just
Right. I don't know.
no shit. Hey, Sonic, if you like Sonic, good for you. I like Pokemon. Pokemon's ass. I mean,
True.
You know, you can't. Well, Morgan, I don't know if this is. I don't like spending too much time like talking about like, oh, we should play this game or we should play this game because it's kind of like making a bunch of like promises that you can't really keep to necessarily. But I think I'm gonna be able to keep this one. I want to do Fire Red Leaf Green at some point.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
I think that would be fun. Remember, I think it was like, I don't know if it was like summer in between one of our college semesters or after college, but I do remember you were like playing Fire Red, and I was like, I want to play Fire Red. And we're both playing Fire Red at the same time, and it was nice.
Yes. Well, we also talked about, what if we get a DS and get like one of the specific DS games, and then like hand it off to a different friend for a week.
Yes.
And we like each person like contributes to the team or whatever.
Yes. What would be like? I feel like that's a decent game to do that with because you see how like the team evolves,
Right.
and like what happens.
And then like hopefully by the end we end up with like a meme build.
Yes. Mm-hmm. It's like what happened? Why? Who put Charizard in the box?
Right.
Who put Charmander in the box? I picked him for a reason. It's like for some reason we have a level 58 Rattata.
Right. And it's our HM
It's our HM slave, yeah.
right.
Or whatever the 2025 term is for that.
Right. Yeah, I was like hesitating because I was like, there is no correct. I could say whore. Well, wait, does that need to be beeped
Whore?
up? Well, I've heard people call it that. They said the HM whore or the HM slave, and I was like,
I've only heard slave.
Neither one of those is really good. So, do you want me to stop now?
Oh yeah, let's stop.
It's like nothing ever happened.
I know, it's like nothing ever happened. Everything sounded great, so we're back.
Yes. Sounded good, looked good.
Now, Morgan, whenever I found out, because you showed me that you can move those cannons and shoot them,
Yeah.
I was absolutely dumbfounded.
You were dumbfounded?
Yeah, I was absolutely dumbfounded. Was that like a moment when you found that out as a kid, or was it very obvious?
I mean, I think to me it was obvious because you see the enemies doing it, so it's like, and it was obvious because
you need to do it over here.
Yeah, this rock up here has the big target on it, so it's
the
like,
big target. Yeah.
Well, what am I gonna do?
Well, I couldn't read as a kid, so there was no shot of me figuring that out.
Flee from me and show me your booty. Why is he not gonna do it?
Is he gonna do it?
I don't know. Oh, it's when you turn away. I forgot about that. That's cute. You die now.
I don't even think I could. Well, I mean, I could probably figure out that's what they were doing, but
yeah,
it is PS1, so
I was
surprised that didn't get him an M rating.
Right, those were some pretty boxy cheeks.
It was like the GTA 6 trailer.
Just like it.
Just like it. Yeah.
All right, let's get rid of this. Oop.
Oh,
Nope.
Morgan.
Yes.
You know what? This is basically random bullshit with just things going on in the background.
Correct.
So it's time for our anime power hour real quick.
Okay.
So Morgan, I told you this, and I was afraid. I told you this last night, and I was like, ooh, I don't know. This is like sketchy territory. I may be putting off a vibe that I don't want to be putting off right now, but I started watching something that is a little sketchy.
Okay.
A tad sketchy. I knew it was sketchy.
Oh, you knew going in.
I knew it was. It far exceeded my expectations. I did not realize it was this exaggerated.
Yeah.
I started watching Kill la Kill by Studio Trigger.
Yes.
Or isn't that the studio's name is Trigger? I started watching Kill la Kill by Trigger would be the more correct way to say that, right?
Maybe.
Or is
I
their
don't
name
even know the
Studio
studio's name.
Trigger? Oh, it's Trigger.
Okay.
Or Studio Trigger. I don't know.
The Studio
either
Trigger.
way,
How about that?
The Studio Trigger.
Yeah.
Anyway, I started watching Kill la Kill. It's very good is the issue. Like, it is actually really good. It is easily the most over-the-top exaggerated sexualized anime that I've ever seen, though.
Right.
Like,
now,
to such an insane degree.
yes. Isn't it like, now, could you describe her outfit to me? Because I kind of remember what it looks like and how insane it is.
It's like a lot of Han Donkaroo being on display. And a lot of ass. Oh, we already said ass. There's no reason to censor it. There's a lot of ass.
As much as the GTA 6 trailer?
Honestly, it makes the GTA 6 trailer look like a fucking Sesame Street.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And I gotta, because the first episode, it reels you in with a false sense of security.
Yeah.
Because in my head, I was like, I knew that this was like a little risque. whatever the word is.
Right.
But that first episode, it's like fine the majority of the episode, and it's like, oh, this is cool. The thing is, it's like really like snappy and like funny, and I don't believe that it's based on a manga, and you can kind of tell that.
Oh, because of the pacing.
The pacing is like, it's like breakneck, and it's great. It's so snappy, it's so funny. She has like a dumb sidekick character who is like fantastic, and she is constantly getting like, I don't know, just like assaulted by various things, and just like brushes it off constantly, and it's kind of funny. Just like getting like smacked in the face by like 100 tennis balls, like trying to hold a conversation. It's really good. How much have you watched of it? Because didn't you say you've seen some of it?
Yeah, I think I saw the first. Whenever her outfit gets crazy, and I was like, oh my god, are you kidding me? And then I stopped. But you know what? I might pick it up again and try again, because I have heard that it's like really good and that like the story is good.
Mm-hmm. I looked into it because I was really interested in watching Edge Runners. Yeah. But Edge Runners is not on Netflix.
Oh.
Or not, it is on Netflix. It's not on Crunchyroll, which is what I have. So I was like, well, this is another thing that they've made. They also did Gurren Lagann.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's like Sage's favorite anime ever.
Sage's favorite, yeah. I
also could not watch that one very much because it also has a massive Hong Dong-Karu situation going on.
I believe that girl is meant to be like canonically like what, 4 years old? It's something ridiculous. 4
years old.
It's something insane. But yeah, it's strange. It's almost in Kill la Kill. It's like it reads as a parody.
I think whenever it's kind of supposed to be, maybe.
But it's like it's still like too sexual.
Yeah.
Like it. I don't know. I don't know exactly how to word it. I'm only like 3 episodes in, but there's so much of it.
Yeah. No, I remember you texting me and you were like, I can't tell anybody. I can't tell my family.
Mm-hmm. Can't tell my family. I can tell the podcast though.
Right.
Shout out.
All these strangers, sure.
There's a little bit of it on both sides though. There's like hot men as well, but and it is like, it definitely reads as a parody whenever like the men are doing it though.
Okay.
When they're like giving exposition and like stripping down and posing. It's like, yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
And like they do like constantly call it out. It's like, why are you dressed like a stripper? It's like, I didn't choose this. And so I can't quite tell. I mean, it is kind of parody, but it's like kind of like it's doing it so much that I'm like, is it that much of a parody? I don't know.
It's like how much winking can you do into the camera until I'm like, okay, but hold on now.
Yeah. You're just actually murdering someone and winking. It's like, this isn't. You're still gonna go to jail for this,
right?
Just because it's a prank. But it's good.
Oh, here's a name for your son, Ivor.
But this leads into something else that I was going to bring up about the Anime Power Hour. I was wondering how much like manga pacing just affects the anime. Like has kind of, I feel like because it's mostly manga adaptations, I feel like that has like created like a pacing thing for anime where there is like periods of like exposition being delivered by a person. And like, I don't know, because like going to Kill la Kill, it's like this is so fast and frantic in a way that I feel like not many other anime that I can think of who are, based on a manga
right
are. Yeah, I don't know. Like if it's based on a medium that has no movement, I feel like that kind of dictates the pacing for that, and whenever you're adapting it very closely, you kind of end up with something similar maybe.
Yeah. And I also feel like if we're talking about manga adaptations, you know how like during a fight scene where there's always like a bunch of awkward pauses with just a whole lot of talking, and they like stand there and explain how their powers work, and it's like, you could just show me and I could probably pick up on it.
Right. But I feel like that is yeah, like whenever you're in the manga, it makes more sense to
Correct.
do it like that, I feel like.
Yes.
So, yeah, it is. But whenever you adapt it, it does read a certain way.
Right.
Which has kind of just become like an anime trope.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, in Kill la Kill, you can tell that you can really tell it's not.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I'm trying to think of any other anime I've watched that aren't like based on a manga. Sage and I started watching what's it called? Is it Gundam Cubes? It's like Q, a bunch of U's, and then I think an X at the end, and it's like how do I pronounce that? How do you want me? Because I thought it was gonna be like
yeah, I see it.
Gundam Cubes, but no, it's just Cubes.
Oh wow, that is.
And I don't know if that had a manga adaptation or not, because like the pacing seems pretty darn fast.
I'll Google. Is it based on an anime? Based
on a manga.
Manga? It is not based on a manga.
Okay. And then
Cool.
like Ergo Proxy is not based on a
Right.
manga.
Sitting comfortably at the bottom of my Crunchyroll watch list.
Ergo Proxy is.
Yeah, it's like the first thing I added.
Oh. Come here. Come here, you little shit. Okay.
Now we have all the dragon eggs we need.
Oh, we do?
I think 5 is all we need. But yeah.
I like this guy's color scheme.
Dragon's supposed to flame metal armor anyway.
Remember Spyro. Flame won't harm
Very
them.
pink and purple.
Charging with your horns.
Yeah, like a
That should do the trick.
purple leopard.
Yeah.
Excellent commentary, Clayton. Sometimes me and Claire joke about having a react channel to like anytime that we watch something, we'll like turn and look at each other and like point at like our mouth agape, like, oh, that happened,
Yeah.
and be like, this is the react channel content. Like, oh,
Yeah, you could do that.
No,
Well,
I
I don't
would
know if you
never.
want to contentify your time together like that, but
no.
because
Can't be
like
done.
I know that like we had to sign, or you made me sign an NDA. I don't know if you're gonna make your wife do that.
No, yeah, every conversation I have with Morgan is being recorded for content. I do sometimes reflect on how I did that so much as a youth, as a teenager. Just like, yeah, we're playing a game and I'm recording everything that I do and just creating videos. Which is weird in retrospect, but at the same time I'm like, yeah, it was just my thing, I guess. Like,
Well,
I
yeah,
don't know.
and it contributed to like the skills that you now use.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
So I would say that's important for sure.
Yeah, I just like by the time I like got to film school,
Film school.
cringe.
Sorry, that sounded so like, oh, I went to film school. Like,
Yeah, it's oh, I went to film school. Yeah, I wasted fucking thousands of dollars. Very, very cool. Very, very cash money. I think you forgot a dragon.
oh, did I?
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, he's over
to the
here.
right?
Oh,
Yeah.
well, yeah, because I'm gonna glide over there next.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, but by the time I got to film school, I was like, yeah, I've been editing so much because I just made all this dumb shit, and it was very helpful. So,
Yeah.
yeah, because most people are like, I don't know, I didn't do anything. Teach me.
Yeah, I don't know if we've talked about this like on any podcast episodes before, but the amount of kids, of like college kids who would just not specifically so like I was a like computer science major, and also I got a minor in animation. And it wasn't a problem in like in my computer science classes, but the amount of kids in animation and like in your department or whatever that just did not
for
do
sure.
the work was insane.
I assume game design was also bad, if I had to guess.
Yeah, we could probably ask Zach about that because Yeah, I don't know.
I just assume that it feels like the type of major you go into because you're like, you don't know what to do. You're being told to go to college and you're like, I like this thing.
Yeah.
Like I like movies. I like animation. I like games.
Oh, I fucked up.
I guess I'll make them.
Yeah.
Which is not a great conclusion to draw.
No. Yeah, because it's like, okay, you like games, but I would say that making a game is a different experience than playing a game. Like, you have to be passionate about the process, not the end product. Or
No.
I mean, you can be passionate about both, but like...
Yes. Ideally both, but yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
How could we forget Marco?
Right. Well, and if you don't get Marco, the little whirlwind won't start doing its thing down here. So that's why I was like, I can't get back up there. So it sucked. But that's okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I have so many mixed feelings on college now. My goal is to sometimes we talk about this is our video game podcast show thing where we sometimes talk about anime and finances for most of it. But one of my goals financially is to pay for my kids like post high school education.
Yeah. That makes sense.
That was not something my parents did.
Oh, really?
And they paid for part of it. I'm talking like I want to like have a big fund set up, and they can also, the kid might also need to contribute based on where they want to go.
Yeah.
But ideally, I'd like to, I don't know, like if we live in a college town, and if they chose to go to that college, which is an in-state public university.
Yeah.
I would like for, like, assuming that that's like the bare minimum, it's like the cheapest option is the in-state public school that is literally in your hometown and you don't have to pay for room and board.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to be able to cover that.
Yeah.
And if they want to do more than that, they might have to work or contribute in some way to achieving whatever college that they would want to go beyond that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm going to have like 4 kids, so I got to start saving money.
Right. Well, I was going to say, like, something that Sage and I have talked about is that, I mean, you also have to consider, I feel like if you're going to go somewhere and you're going to spend thousands of dollars, you have to be, and I'm not saying that, like, how do I say this without sounding like a bummer?
No, go ahead and say it.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have to be smart and you have to be realistic about your job prospects when you're done. Like,
there also has to be ROI on that, if that's
correct.
Kind of what you're getting at. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, that too for sure. Because like, well, like I talked about being getting a major in computer science. There's so many different things I can do with that degree and like what I learned and stuff. That's like I could have applied it to game design if I wanted, because actually like my programming classes for computer science taught me so much more. I took a handful of game design classes, like 2 or 3, I think. And the programming skills that I learned for my computer science degree in that specific like department of the school or whatever was miles above and beyond what I learned in the game design classes in terms of like how to program and program well. So yeah, I feel like if you have to have like, okay, if you want to go for something, you know, kind of out there, quote unquote out there, like game design, you have to have a backup plan at least.
I think so. I also I heard someone describe the equation of whether or not you should go to school as, is it the only way to get to your, you know, desired career? And is it the best way to get to your desired career?
Andor, Star Wars. Sorry. Anyway.
Andor.
Yeah.
But is it the only way, or is it the best way? And in his mind, he was like, if the answer was yes to either of those, then you should probably go to college.
Yeah, for sure.
But like whenever I like assess my career, it's like, no, it was not. It was definitely not the only, and it was not the best way to get my job. Like, I know for a fact, I've been straight up told that it's like, yeah, I completely understand it. Like, if I was hiring someone, there would be literally no mind paid to collegiate education.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you went to college. Okay. Because it's so easy to tell if someone like knows how to do the job that it's like, I don't know what the point of like a degree is for this specifically, which is like video production, video editing even more specifically. But
yeah.
I also like that I'm a video editor, and I like frequently talk about how for this like side project that I have, I put in almost zero work. Just
right.
Can't be fucked.
Well, I mean, but that makes sense though, because you have to do it all day, every day. So like,
oh my god, yeah.
So when you get home, it's like
I spend most of my life staring at Premiere.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Well, another thing I was gonna say is that I don't know why this is turning into like life advice. What's the age range of most of our audience?
I think I don't remember how wide it was. I think it was like 26 to 18, which is a wide range.
That is pretty wide, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if there's any youngins who are like, or at least people who are currently in college or whatever, I know, I mean, sometimes some professors will emphasize this, but a lot of them don't. Never underestimate the power of just like being pleasant to talk to and like, like a decent conversationalist, or like, that's like a whole set of skills. Like if people feel comfortable talking to you, they're going to feel a lot more comfortable working with you. And if they feel comfortable working with you, or, you know, think that they could work with you and communicate with you well, they're way, way, way more likely to want to hire you. So, and they call those soft skills.
Soft skills.
Yeah.
Not hard skills.
No.
That would be not appropriate for the workplace.
Try not to mess
Please
this up.
Put your hard skills away.
Fall into the sludge.
I feel like my favorite bit of advice when it comes to interacting with other humans and getting them to like you is to let them talk a lot and ask them questions. Be like an active listener, and you know.
Yeah.
Like, hey, what about this thing? And that's why I've been dominating this entire conversation and just hogging the microphone. Because I have good soft skills.
Oh, shit.
No. A bat. Wait, do the bats get you?
No, they drop the butterflies.
Oh, okay.
He's hiding up there.
Bats drop butterflies. Get back here.
I always like the purple sludge of death in this level. Oh. Almost got.
Now, Morgan.
Yeah.
All these purples, these fun skyboxes made me think of this. We've talked about marijuana at some point.
What? I don't remember this.
I think we have, in the sense that we're both squares and don't do any drugs. I barely drink.
Right.
I do think it would be funny to take an edible together. Hear me out. Hear me out.
All right.
We may both enter a extremely paranoid state, but
that's what I'm concerned about. Yeah.
We'll be doing it together. It'll be all right.
Okay. Is Claire gonna babysit us?
Someone's got to.
Yeah.
When we take precisely 1 milligram and get completely zooted, which is what I expect to happen.
Yeah.
I am such a lightweight with drinking. I only need 1 drink to get pretty tipsy.
I
get pretty silly.
It only takes 2 for me.
If I take 2, I'm borderline drunk.
Would you consider yourself an anxious person?
I think that I am.
Okay.
Yes.
But
at the same time, like, I can't tell sometimes.
Yeah.
Because
didn't you have high blood pressure at one point?
I do have high blood pressure genetically.
Oh, okay.
But also, like, yeah, I do definitely get like I got the white coat syndrome thing where it's like you go to the doctor and your blood pressure's higher. When I went to the doctor recently, I was like, just so you know, every time that I've had my blood pressure taken it's been higher to start. And they're like, oh, that's okay. And then on the post, on like the write-up afterwards, where there's like the doctor notes, it was like Clayton experiences high blood pressure whenever he visits the doctor's office. He attributes it to nervousness. I was like, I did not say that. I mean, maybe it was implied, but I didn't say it.
Right.
Making me
Well,
sound
also
like a
it's like
bitch.
nervousness from being at the doctor's, not nervousness, like not general nervousness. Right?
I mean, I assume, yeah, it's just, I guess it's from being at the doctor. I think it's just being any place abnormal. You know?
So you shake like a chihuahua when you are in an unfamiliar environment. Is that what
I think so. Yeah,
Okay.
like if I just go to a different store, like, you ever just been like, the first time you had to shop at like a specific, I don't know, like you head over to the local grocery store, but
Yeah.
it's the first time you've been there. I assume your blood pressure's higher. That's fine, right?
Yeah, I would
Right.
say that's normal.
It's like, I don't know where I'm going. Where am I going? What are the vibes? Yeah. Okay. We go to Aldi a lot.
Yeah.
Shout out to Aldi, by the way. Cheap ass groceries. We're all about it. We're Aldi about it. Anyway. The
They
first
should
time
hire
you go
you.
to an Aldi, it is a learning curve. It
Yeah.
filters people. I've seen some people and it's their first time there and they are confused. It's just different, you know? You gotta like pick up boxes and put shit in it.
Right.
It's,
Oh shit.
you gotta pay a quarter for those carts.
Right. Well,
You
you
know?
don't. Well, yeah. Sure.
I
The
mean, yeah.
cashiers are all sitting down.
If there's cashiers.
If there's cashiers. Oh,
If there's
geez.
cashiers. Sometimes there's not cashiers.
Oh.
We usually have one cashier at our Aldi.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
It's all self checkout.
Yeah.
Or mostly self checkout. Yeah, there's like 3 lanes and only one of them is ever open.
Oh.
Yeah, bag your own groceries too. I mean,
True.
A lot of, it's like the Dark Souls of grocery stores. I love this section, by the way.
There's a grotesquely shaped man there.
Mm-hmm.
Who's with the big sword who's trying to kill you. Yeah, this is pristine.
This is peak.
This is peak. Yes.
Yeah.
Feel the existential dread of.
Mm-hmm. Now, imagine if we had 1 milligram of marijuana in us right now.
Okay. Yeah, we would not leave that spot. I think we would
Oh
just
my
sort
God,
of
yeah.
get stun locked there
We wouldn't.
on 1 milligram.
Yeah. I joke about this. I do get anxious about not being. The only drug I like is caffeine, really. And it's like, oh, I'm like wired and focused and
Yeah.
all this. And that's great. Because it just like helps me do things. You ever like gamed while high on caffeine?
Probably.
Just like there was a period of time where I was like really into Gran Turismo.
Yeah.
And I just had like one morning where I like took a big glass of coffee, was doing like F1 races, and I was like, I fucking see the Matrix right now. And it was really good. Like I felt like my like reaction time was like so high. It was fun.
Super focused.
Mm-hmm. And I know that people like to have. I was gonna say drink weed. That doesn't make sense.
Well, there's drinks with like THC in them, right?
Yeah,
Does that
maybe.
count? Does that count for anything?
Like to smoke weed and like play like Call of Duty classically.
Oh yeah.
Which I'm just like, I don't understand that. I want to be like so focused whenever I'm like playing like a shooter or something.
Yeah.
We did it.
We did do it. What,
I
beat
didn't
the
do
level? you
shit.
mean?
Yeah, but, yeah,
I
we
was
beat the
gonna
level.
say, what's this Wii stuff? No, I'm kidding. Oh, more purple sludge. These platforms kind of remind me of like Mayan
Yes,
Mayan architecture.
I'm minding my own business.
You don't have to use the return home portals to get
Oh yeah, you're right.
100%, but I do it just because I'm weird and I have to
And you
to
get
feel
this
like
little thing.
accomplished.
Well, I think you get that anyway. Never mind. You get the animation.
True. Yeah, you do. Okay. That is Peacekeepers complete. Also just under 30 minutes, it looks like.
Nice.
Yeah, thanks. Wow.
Are these balloonists meant to be like are they meant to be people?
I don't know. Maybe
They
they're
look
their
like
own
gophers to me.
species. The balloons are alive, and the balloonists have a symbiotic relationship with the balloons.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
That is
Little known
strange.
fact.
Morgan's taking a big gulp of water right now.
Yeah,
in case you're
I had to
curious.
rehydrate. I was getting a little...
All this gaming has exhausted me.
Yeah. All right.
Now this
Come here,
bitch. If you miss him, he's stuck up there, right?
Well, you can walk away and he'll come back down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, it's a one shot, one attempt.
You gotta line this up, right?
Yeah. Oh, with the little guys?
Welcome to Magic Crafters.
I love this
want
guy.
you to
Look at him.
release
He's
the
crazy.
Dragons, reclaim our treasure, and recover the eggs from those pesky blue thieves.
Pesky blue thieves. All right. Well, it won't let me. The camera. Okay.
The camera is an object, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Good.
I tried. I did get that in one go there. So
Nice.
that's something. Oh. Okay. Let's try this then.
Talking about the reignited differences, I do like how the terrain rises in reignited a lot.
Oh yeah, like the effect or like the
Yeah.
textures, or what do you mean?
The textures, yeah. Like in here, it's just one
Yeah.
grass.
Killed that man. Oops.
Don't even know how you did that.
Yeah, when you blow up those like metal containers, the like top flies off, and sometimes it'll hit an enemy.
Oh.
Yeah, or like something else. Oh, jeez. The water here is so blue.
It is.
Pristine.
It's magical. It's crystal infused.
Looks like, yeah, blue Powerade or Gatorade.
Blue Powerade. Have you seen that one video of that dude pouring blue Gatorade into that snake's mouth?
No.
Yeah,
Why
there's
did
like
he
a
do
snake
that?
on the ground that's like hissing or whatever. It's like opening its mouth, baring its fangs, and this
Oh,
dude's
jeez.
just waterboarding them with blue Gatorade.
Oh.
It's very funny
I
to me.
bet that was a wild day for that snake.
It was. Well, I think the I don't know if it was a voiceover or like the actual video. It's hard to tell anymore. Everything's remixed, but yeah, the joke was like, this snake is gonna be chasing this high its entire life,
Stop!
trying to find this.
Stop!
No! No!
Do I just go?
No, our number's all messed up.
Do I leave?
I think you gotta leave. You
I
can't do
gotta
blowhard.
I can't be here. I'm not allowed to be here yet.
Oh, look at that gross number.
Ew. Fix it.
It doesn't
Ew.
end in a 0.
I like their little chanting they do.
Yeah. Does
I don't
he
know
not
if you
have
can
a
hear
head?
it,
It's just a nose.
Hmm?
I like those dudes.
Yeah.
Green dudes.
Yeah, they're just like little animated wizard robes.
Very similar to like the black mage from Final Fantasy type
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
You know? We
Who
gotta play
knows,
Final
maybe they were
Fantasy,
inspired.
like an older Final Fantasy. I feel like that'd be fun. Or a pain in the ass. I don't really know.
I was gonna say, I know for a fact like the very first one is definitely like broken. Like it has some like incorrectly coded things. And yeah. But
I feel like stuff like that is more fun to play with a guide when it's like
yeah.
old and, you know, exploitable and stuff.
Crusty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I would be down to do 6. I've always been interested in the story and stuff for Final Fantasy 6.
4 and 6 are the ones that stick out to me
Yeah.
as being probably worth taking a look at.
Right.
But also 7. 7 would be fun. 8.
Yeah, I can vouch for 7. 7's fun. I have not played 8, and also I'm incredibly intimidated by 8's like leveling system. It has a mechanic called junctioning, and it's like, you what? You want me to what?
You want me to what?
Yeah,
How
it's
does
just super weird.
How does 10-2 treat its level? Is it similar to 10? Does it pull a lot of mechanics from 10?
Oh God, you know what? I've never played 10-2.
Really?
So instead of having a party of like 6 or 7, however many party members are in 10, you have 3 And I think there's a mechanic for capturing monsters and using monsters too.
Interesting.
And like your equipment. Fuck. Shit. He's gonna get me. Anyway, your equipment is like you have like they're called dress spheres, I think, and they're like outfits. Like you swap outfits, and that dictates like your abilities and stuff.
I am open to liking 10 too. I know that it's not as well liked for whatever variety of reasons, but I'm like, I'm down to be like, hey, it's we had our main adventure,
right?
Now we got a girls trip for some reason.
Yes.
Whatever. That's fine.
Yeah. So it's post the events of Final Fantasy X, and Yuna is now a pop star.
Hey, that's fine. Let's have fun with it.
Yeah. I would say it's like I would say the aesthetic of 10 is maybe a little bit eccentric and like funky and weird. 10-2 is also very funky and eccentric and weird. Slightly in a slightly different direction than 10, but like it's obviously the same setting.
Right.
But yeah, no, I'm down. I'm down to try it for sure.
I don't even know if I've ever been here. I mean, I must have because I completed the game at one point.
I was gonna say you.
I didn't know you could fly
right?
over here.
Oh.
Yeah, I did. Ooh, whenever I do Crash, I assume I'll do Crash on the PS1. But
okay.
I do like the Insane trilogy quite a bit.
Not missing anything.
I feel like having the platinum in Crash 1
yeah.
is like my biggest bit of gamer credibility.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of anything else that you might have. What was your highest rank in Overwatch ever?
Diamond?
Okay.
Diamonds? Have you gotten diamonds in Minecraft though?
Yes, I have a horde of them buried in my yard, like some sort of freak.
That's right.
We're gonna wait this one out. It's a little bit of a butt clencher. Come on, drop. Okay. Oh geez, the camera got a little fricked up there.
So on this very channel, this video is being posted.
Yes.
There were like a handful of videos pre-analog stick. And one of them was a Minecraft speedrun with me and Sage.
Oh yeah.
If you remember that. Yeah.
I do remember
I'm trying to remember if we beat the game or not.
I think you did.
I can't really remember.
In your speedrun, it was successful.
We had a couple failed ones, so I know.
Oh yeah. I remember there being like a silverfish attack.
Yes. Silverfish like wrecked our shit.
Yeah. Was our bad speedrun of Spyro inspired by our friend Skylar's bad speedrun?
Yes. The name was in fact directly stolen from him. It's maybe the most blatant form of plagiarism that I've ever gotten away with.
Yeah. Oh god. These monsters used to scare the crap out of me when I was a kid. I hated them.
Scary.
Yeah, too big. Too big, too scary. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, Skylar messaged me the other day. And he was like, oh, hey, can I, cause he had listened to, I guess it was the Spyro episode of the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
And he was like, oh, can I do an improv bit or a sketch about, a coming of age movie with a furry in it? And I was like, please.
Yeah.
Please do.
Yeah, you're allowed, Skylar, if you're listening, and we know you are. But if you're not, you might not be. You won't hear this anyway.
Yeah. If you're not,
it can
you
only
might
be
not
true.
be.
It can only be true.
Right.
If you're hearing this. Whatever that means. Yeah, you can steal from us at any point. We stole bad speedruns from you, and that's how we hit it big. So what's fair is fair.
How we hit it big.
That's how we hit it big.
Yeah.
Our bad speedruns. That's how we put our name on the map.
Oh, yes.
Bad speedruns. That video that we made in college that maybe got a collective like 30 views and one comment saying, "Oh, I love Spyro."
Well, no. Yeah, there was another comment I remember. I don't know why I remember this so well, but it was specifically like, oh, I thought you guys were like insulting speedrunners, and I was about ready to pop off. And I was like, oh God, no.
Someone came in ready to fight.
Yeah.
That's good though. We want that rage bait. So. Maybe I'll title this like Spyro is ass.
No.
Just like $, $.
Yeah, like 99 reasons why you should hate Spyro the Dragon.
99 reasons. Number 1, he's a fucking racist. This little bitch dragon. I hate Spyro. Oh man, do you remember that Starfield guy who was like, fucking pronouns? That's what I think of anytime I think of like internet,
Yeah.
just angry men, is a bald man screaming into a webcam from his like RGB lit office.
Yeah.
Morgan, how do you come down on RGB? Let's get controversial.
Whoa, what does that mean? Are we talking about the string lights, the gamer lights?
Well, like the, in every like PC, it's got like a bunch of like rainbow colors and stuff.
Oh, I got some in mine. My fans light up, and my RAM lights up.
Big RGB fan.
Well, I mean, I don't. My husband also built my PC, so I don't have very strong opinions either way. I like pretty colors. I like being able to see them. What about you?
I gotta be honest. We gotta cool it with the RGB.
Oh no.
I mean, I understand it from a utility perspective of
shit.
like, I can make this whatever color I want, but honestly, let's be done with colors. Beige mom, everybody. I'm the beige mom of the gaming world.
Oh no. The what's it called? Noctua?
Yeah. I fucking love Noctua.
Did I ever tell the story of what I did with that Noctua fan?
Maybe. I can't remember.
Okay.
It's been a while. I don't know if that was during the break or not.
Okay, so listeners, if you're not familiar with Noctua products, please look it up so you can see the design, see the vibes of the product and how they the visuals of their products, I guess. The aesthetic.
And if you're not going to look it up, tan, brown, Times New Roman font.
Yes. So this is like probably like a year and a half ago. We had got Sage's grandma requested a study Bible.
Right.
For like Christmas or for her birthday or something. And I was gonna see her that morning. I think we might have been getting ready to go to church or something. And there was a box on our coffee table, and I was like, oh, here's the study Bible, because it was, Times New Roman font. It looked very like, how
it looks like a study Bible.
It looked like a study Bible, yeah.
Especially because it was a low profile fan, so it was like not too tall to be clearly not a Bible. Yeah. And so I was like, waiting on Sage to finish getting ready, and like I had it like stacked on top of my Bible. Like I was like ready to go to church. I was about ready to take this thing to church, and I think Sage saw it, and he was like, "What are you doing with that?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" And he was like, "That is a Noctua fan." I was like, "Oh, I thought it was your grandma's study Bible." I wish he didn't intervene. I so badly wish he didn't intervene.
Yeah, there's like an alternate timeline where I took a Noctua fan to church, handed it, wouldn't have even looked at it, just would have handed it to his grandma. She would have probably taken it home without looking at it, opened it up, and it's just a computer fan.
She'd be like, how'd Morgan know my temps were getting a little too hot while I was playing CSGO?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, my temps have been getting quite hot, Morgan. Thank you for this.
Yeah.
This is exactly what I needed.
For her gamer rig.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Aren't these spiders in Reignited?
Yeah.
Wait, are they not spiders? Or they look like
Oh.
they got like a big claw on the front of their...
That's true. Sorry, I didn't mean to sound so like dismissive when I was like, yeah. I didn't mean to have like a teenage level of sass with you about it. Because I was like, well, yeah, what else would they be? I thought you meant like, were they there in general? And I was like, yeah, they're part of the level. Like,
yeah.
Why the heck wouldn't they be?
It's kind of the whole point of this thing.
This level is called High Caves. What else is supposed to be in the caves if not druids and giant spiders.
Oh.
Oh. I'm gonna give me keys. There we go.
Keys.
Come here.
All right, Morgan.
Yes.
You're going to have children one day.
Oh, geez.
You're going to have to introduce them to gaming.
Yeah.
What is a good first game?
Spyro the Dragon. No.
Spyro the Dragon. You're going to start with 3D? I kind of wonder if like starting with a 2D game or maybe a game that has a less, like no camera controls.
Yeah. Sonic the Hedgehog. No.
Oh, God. That's the end of our friendship.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, what's it? I get Mario. I don't know. I
kind of wonder like Mario Party. Hear me out.
Yeah.
You know, that might be like a
Wii Sports.
Yeah, like Wii Sports. I mean, because I'm me, I will always have a Wii hooked up and accessible. So, I'm worried I'm gonna spoil my kids for choice though. Like I'm gonna have all these consoles.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have like all these consoles that like modded to just have so many games, and I don't know. I noticed this whenever I got the like NES, SNES Classic consoles. If you remember those, they were like those little tiny consoles that came preloaded with like 20 to 30 different games from the respective era. I felt like whenever I was jumping around to stuff, I would get very quickly like frustrated and quit certain games just because I could. Like it wasn't like I was a kid who bought one game and was like, well, gotta figure it out. Yeah. Doesn't matter that I just died. I don't know. I feel like my patience is also just getting lower and lower in general.
Yeah, you have to be able to commit to something and see it through, I think.
Yeah. Oh man. 2025 first world problems for sure, but you ever just be sitting in front of the couch scrolling, not in front of the couch, on the couch, sitting on the ground looking at the couch? No, sitting on the couch just like looking at your phone instead of doing literally anything else, and you're like,
yes.
Why is it so much easier to do this than to like play a video game right now? It's kind of sad.
Yeah, and I mean it has to do with like there's like oh shoot, I don't know if return on investment's the right way to put it, but like the dopamine you get from scrolling, it's like low effort, high dopamine, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
Some people try to go on dopamine fasts where they purposefully avoid they're called dopaminergic activities.
Okay.
So like they purposefully avoid activities like scrolling or video games, or and they try to set time aside for like meditation or more like, I don't know, chill activities, I guess. Mm-hmm. Am I flubbing this up? What the heck? I don't remember. I might have flubbed it a little bit. Oh well.
I think this one has enough wiggle room to figure it out.
Yeah.
I think I also flubbed mine.
Looks like the timer's getting low. But like, yeah, I have tried to set timers. This is not going to surprise anybody. In fact, I'm pretty sure I've mentioned before, but so I am on Tumblr. That's like the one quote unquote social media, if you can even call that social media, that I have. And I've tried to set like timers on my phone to, kick me off after, so many minutes.
Yeah.
But there's always like the option to like say, oh no, give me another 15 minutes. And now that has become an automatic reflex.
It is. It's an automatic reflex. I have so many of those too. And it's just like, I've never adhered to this.
Exactly. Yeah.
Why am I doing it?
Yep.
It's dumb.
Yeah. It's frustrating for sure.
Right now it's like the only thing I keep on my phone is YouTube, which is a major time suck for me. But at the same time, it's hard to not have it because there's times where I go there for what I would consider entertainment that I am okay with having partook in.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, I just enjoyed an informative video or just like I intentionally sought out this. I'm mostly trying to like limit the like mindless, reflexive, like I'm bored for a millisecond and I pull out my phone and look at YouTube shorts.
Yeah.
That's more what I'm concerned about, rather than like, oh, I want to watch a video about like how to do something. I'm especially fine with, which is why it's hard to get rid of YouTube, because I frequently use it as tutorials.
Yeah, it's a great learning resource is the problem.
I know. I've tried to do things where I like turn off watch history, which disables YouTube shorts.
Yeah.
But it's so hard to do that because sometimes you try to refer to something you've watched before, or you just like want to pick up where you left off in a video, and it's like you can't do that without watch history.
Right.
It'd be nice if they just let you customize restrictions around that stuff. Like parental controls.
Right. Or be like, don't give me recommended videos, but do keep track of my watch history, please.
Yes.
Yeah, I was thinking the other day, and it's not quite the same thing, like the customization options, but sometimes I wistfully think about how customizable YouTube used to be.
Mm-hmm.
Like setting up your channel, picking like backgrounds and color schemes, and like there was like all these like fun text boxes you could like put stuff in, and like I miss the customizable era of the internet so bad.
Yeah. I miss like the full like YouTube channel page.
Yes.
It was like fully, it was like your own little web page.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And of course, when I had it, I was like 12, and so it was all cringe and terrible.
Mm-hmm.
But like,
did cringe exist as a word when you were 12? I mean,
cringe
like,
did, but not that meaning, I guess.
Not like in your vocabulary.
Yeah, not like that.
Is cringe itself a word?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know if it was just cringe-worthy.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, cringe is like,
Is it a verb?
Yeah. And now it's kind of a noun or like an adjective, I guess. Or cringe, maybe cringe-worthy is an adjective, I don't know. But yeah, cringe is like, sort of like maybe like a flinch, or like ooh, like if you see someone like hurt themselves and that like reaction that you have.
Yeah.
That's a cringe.
That's a cringe.
That's a cringe. And that's very cringe. It's cringe that you cringe. Don't cringe.
You should have like a top 5 cringe moments in gaming. What is
Todd Howard, it just works?
Moment? Yeah, that's a pretty cringe moment. Although it's kind of iconic too.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is a top cringe moment in gaming?
The pronouns or whatever you were saying.
Yeah. No, yeah. In games commentary for sure.
Right.
I'm trying to think like, I don't know.
It's Phil.
Oh, I don't know. I forgot about that guy.
You didn't know about this?
I didn't know about that guy.
Let me kill this bitch. Get out of here.
I'm trying real hard to think of a cringe moment in gaming. Maybe like at the end of Metroid, whenever it's revealed that Samus is a woman. Cringe. No,
Why?
you don't even remember it. Okay. At the end of the original Metroid, you know Samus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Samus,
My wife? No. Kidding.
Oh man. Pops out of her suit, and she's just standing there in a bikini, and it's like, you beat the game.
Oh, jeez.
And everyone's like, oh my god, Samus is a woman. And I'm strangely turned on by these pixels.
And then everybody started jacking off.
Oh my god, that's disgusting.
No, I know.
Yeah, at the time it was the most erotic thing that anyone had ever seen.
Sure.
I feel like the history and evolution of like degeneracy is interesting.
Yeah.
You know, like I remember hearing a long time, and then maybe we are veering away from what is acceptable talk on this podcast. I don't think there's any limits on what is acceptable talk, but
yeah,
I have heard that like I think maybe in Egyptian times, That you know what? I'm gonna fucking Google this before I sound like a fucking insane person. So go ahead and vamp for me for a bit. Also, I'm gonna be on an incognito window for this.
Okay. Yeah, you go ahead and look that up. I was gonna say, I read something somewhere recently that was, and again, I don't know if YouTube's gonna get mad at us for talking about this. I guess it's only fairly recently in human history that we have been so sensitive about representing certain intimate imagery in public, because like in Rome, in like ancient Rome and ancient societies, they had what I'm missing a gem, oh no, they had depictions of like phalluses and stuff like everywhere and like in public view, and like that was just the deal.
Pants had not been invented yet, so it was normal.
Yeah. Sir, we have a problem. I am missing a gem, and I don't know where it is.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
If only we had Spark to point.
Yeah, and he don't point. He don't point in this game. In this version of it, at least. So what were we looking up? Have you found it yet?
So I was looking it up. It turns out it is a like far-fetched, like commonly spread myth.
Okay.
But the thing that I was gonna say is that in Egyptian times that there were bees, like, you know, bees.
Yeah.
Put into gourds.
Uh-huh.
And that was used as a vibrator.
What? No, that doesn't work.
It's made up. You know, shake the bees, they get all angry.
Yeah, no, that would not generate. I don't think that would be enough.
That would not generate enough newtons of force.
Oh, there it is. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah. Well, and like, I don't know if you've ever looked at like, oh, archaeologists found this like bunch of artifacts from this location, and they have all these specific objects that and their purpose is always fertility rituals.
That's all we know how to. That's all we knew how to do.
Right.
I was thinking about evolution earlier today, which is dumb to say because I was probably just moments before that thinking about like, I don't know, how much I fart within a year or something like that.
Sure.
But I was thinking
just
about
Clayton
evolution.
Thoughts.
Yeah, just Clayton thoughts. I was thinking about evolution in that it like because like there's a lot of like genetic like ailments that occur later in life, like cancer or something like that. And it's interesting that evolution doesn't necessarily or wouldn't necessarily take those into account. Like it's like evolution only matters whenever it's like a genetic ailment that
immediately kills you.
Yeah, like affects your ability to reach like a reproductive age.
Right.
So it's like all of these like cancers and stuff that are just, you know, passed down from parent to offspring. It's like, yeah, those persist.
Yeah.
Just because, I don't know, you reach the age of reproduction and you got there just fine. So evolutionarily, you did good.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
remember.
remember.
And then I was like, I wonder if I've like farted like 500 times this year.
I remember my biology teacher in high school. I don't know why I remember this so well, but yeah, we were talking about evolution and like, you know, when an animal is considered evolutionarily successful or whatever, or you know, viable in terms of evolution. And I remember she looked at us and she was like, do any of you guys have kids? And we were like, no. And she was like, ha, well, I'm more evolutionarily successful than you are because I have kids.
She failed everyone who did not currently have a child.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that's it's also it's whack to think about that humans as a species, we have been around for I think about 3,000 years is the current, or no, not 3,000, 300,000.
Yeah,
oh my god.
That sounds right.
Yeah. That's like the current estimate. And I think our recorded history only goes back like maybe 10,000, like written, like our like written word.
I mean, even then, I don't know. Do you ever think about just like how we can write something down and that's history?
Right.
And just apply that to even further ago? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, this is what happened in this battle. It's like, I don't fucking... I mean, he said it did.
Right.
I fucking troll all the time, so it's hard.
Oh, no. You're the enemy to future historians.
Yeah, I kind of am.
Yeah.
Or just like how you tell a story to someone and you're like, you embellish it greatly.
Right.
You know? Just to make it more funny or, I don't know, sound better.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the first, like, and I don't know how true this is, because I've heard this commonly spoken. There's a guy who was in, like, ancient Rome that is considered, like, kind of sort of the first, professional historian. Oh, I don't know if you would want to call him professional. He was basically like, I know, I'll start collecting accounts of like battles and like things that happened and I'll write them all down. Like specifically for the purpose of compiling history. Like basically it was like, yeah, he didn't like source check too well, so like we can't really go off of everything he says.
Yeah.
Which I thought was funny. But it's also like, yeah, how could you possibly source check all of that stuff, especially, you know, before you have like telecommunications?
Mm-hmm. There is a lot of trust, I guess, in I don't know, studying history.
Yeah.
I don't really know.
And also, one of the things that drives me a bit batty is it's like, oh yeah, we don't like quite know what happened here. Our best guess is this, but like we'll never really know. And I'm like, but I want to. I'm nosy. I have to know.
Yeah, that is frustrating to study something and get to a point where it's like, yeah, we can't know.
Yeah.
It's over. It's Jover.
It's so Jover. Oh, this is your favorite guy over here, I think.
Is it Cletus?
I think so. Yes.
It is.
It is Cletus. There he is.
Spyro, it's great to see you.
He sounds so much better in Reignited, dog.
Wait, you didn't like that? You didn't like that little Spyro? It's great to see you.
I missed him laying down.
Yeah.
His big old belly.
Oh, the laying down dragon is in Terrace Village, I think.
Yeah.
Which we will be going to next. Yeah, this flight level down here is the one that fricks me up real bad, so I don't know how we're gonna do it.
We might be here a moment.
Hmm?
We might be here for a moment.
Yes.
I don't want to jinx this recording or anything, but so far, I feel like this is going well.
Yeah. Oh no, my
I
computer
do feel
crashed.
like it is. Yeah, I lost everything.
Yeah.
I do feel like it is kind of just a podcast with gameplay happening in the background again.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I've been interjecting occasionally, reacting to stuff that's happening.
Sometimes we do. Yeah.
Right.
Isn't there one of these dudes that like comes out of the ground?
That is in Misty Bog, I think is what that level's called.
Okay.
And they also used to terrify me as a kid. I was so scared of them. Because they like come at you like super fast.
Mm-hmm.
And if, one thing about me, I don't like to be chased. So Haunted Ground was like my own personal hell.
Yeah. I sometimes think about the games that we played as like markers in my life now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, this was happening while I was playing Haunting Ground. I'm usually thinking about the specific configuration of my CRT cart. Like Haunting Ground was like whenever I first got that big CRT, and it was like, man, I'm like in the game.
Yeah.
Haunting Ground was such a experience.
Yeah.
Also, neither of us finished it, which was kind of funny.
Right. Yeah, I think it was sorry. I got scared. I think it was Sloan. Sloan sent a reply email.
Oh yeah.
And mentioned something about wanting to play Haunting Ground really bad, but yeah, like it's like $500 or whatever.
Yeah, that's right.
And I was like, yeah, I wish there was like an official version of it that was like more accessible.
That would be like a really sick game to remaster.
Right, like if it got the RE4 remake treatment, oh, I would pick that up in a heartbeat.
I wonder if there's anything. I mean, probably like.
All right.
I don't know, like projected sales data is preventing them from doing it, but I wonder if there's any like licensing or anything like that preventing them from doing anything.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that.
I don't know. It'd be dope. Rule of Rose too. Like Rule of Rose, there's so many like, yeah. I feel like getting games to like the PS4 like era, or getting them on Steam in some way. It's just nice from like a preservation standpoint.
Right.
Because it seems like the PS4, as far as like the PlayStation Store, like if you get it on the PS4, it's good going forward. If you get it on Steam, obviously it's good. But I mean, stuff can get pulled down, which happens sometimes, but for the most part.
I wonder if, you know, we were just talking about like history and archaeology and stuff. I wonder if it's going to become a thing or like a type of career in the future, if it's not a thing already, of being like a media preservationist. Like how do you collect lost media and keep it from like being lost?
I think there are like some organizations that try to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like
I think,
archive.org for sure.
Yeah. I don't really know exactly how archive.org works.
I don't either.
It seems just like I don't know if there's like a core group of people that contribute to it or if it is just a ton of random people.
Yeah.
There is a lot of like piracy and stuff. I don't know. It's weird. There's like I remember there was an organization that was like trying to, I think when the eShop on the 3DS was getting shut down, they were trying to like download every game for the 3DS or something like that. Yeah.
Or I mean like well, I guess like the purpose of Vim's Lair was to get
right.
all the shit. Okay.
Vim's Lair, Cool ROMs.
Yeah.
Cool ROMs was the place to go as a kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I feel like that's where I went whenever I was I remember distinctly there being a moment wherever I like learned that piracy was illegal and I was like and I like deleted like my pirated copy of Photoshop, Premiere. I deleted like all the ROMs because I was like they're gonna get me.
Out.
They're gonna get me.
Yeah. Drag you from your home kicking and screaming.
I
This
don't
is
know
the
how
laying down guy, I think.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I was more worried about hell or the police, the FBI.
Oh no, did you have hell trauma too?
I don't really. Like, sometimes Claire talks about religious trauma and stuff, and I'm like, I kind of get it, but at the same time, I feel like I've been at the same level of religious most of my life.
Oh, okay, that's
which
fair.
is just kind of.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like there was a lot of things that I just, like, quietly just disagreed with as a kid. It was, like, fine with that. I don't know. It's like, I don't even know. Morgan, how deep into religion are we trying to get? Because I'm not.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, well, I don't know what you're comfortable with. I mean,
I don't know. It's I don't think too deep. I'm like, I guess I'm like kind of a Christian. I don't even know. That's.
You sounded really confident there.
I know. I think sometimes I like think about what I believe, and I'm like, okay. It's like you have to like ask yourself what assumptions you're making about just the universe. Right. And it's like, okay.
Oh crap.
I'm trying to think where I start. It's like we exist.
Right.
All right. I think we exist. That's assumption number one.
And this isn't like a simulation of some kind. I don't buy into that at all.
Yeah. It's like okay. We exist. That's my first assumption.
Yeah.
My second assumption is I think that there is like, I think I'm gonna make the assumption that there's a god / higher power. Like I don't, because in my head I'm like, I don't know, like what is existing if it was not made by something? That's just my, tiny human way of understanding things.
Right.
But I'm like, okay, second assumption, there's a god. And third assumption that I'm like stuck on is I'm like, does God care? Does the person that created all this care about any of it?
Right.
And that's the one I'm stuck on, I guess.
Yeah,
I kind of like want to lean towards yes, and then I'm like, I don't really know.
Right. Yeah, I would say I'm kind of at a point. I am also the label of like Christian, I guess. But yeah, it kind of comes with. Okay, here's the thing. I do not like it when, and this is not meant to be disrespectful, but when the Bible is used as a bludgeon, against specific groups of people, that does not
or
fly
religion.
with me.
Religion in general is pretty
Correct.
Yeah.
And what was I gonna say? Yeah, so I'm kind of at a point where it's like, I feel like I have accepted that there's a lot that I don't know for certain and will never know. And then I guess my faith is my, okay, I think there is a God. Yes. Is he nice and does he care about us? Well, I sure hope so. And that's like kind of where
so
it's
we're
at.
kind of in a similar spot.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like, I think I like to think that, and sometimes I like kind of land on like I think maybe God is just other people, kind of like the Jesus thing of like, you treat like the least of us like you would treat me or something, and that's like I don't know.
How you treat the least of yourselves is how you treat me, I think is that might be closer to the quote. I don't remember the quote
sounds more
either.
like it. That sounds more like it.
Yeah.
I think I forgot to play this level whenever we were playing the game.
You didn't, the scary trees that gave me panic attacks as a child?
I think I accidentally skipped this level.
Okay.
On my most recent playthrough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd like to, be like, okay, other people are definitely real.
we're not all NPCs and you're not like the main character.
Mm-hmm. So I feel like it's safe and valid to put time into caring for them.
Right. Yeah. No, empathy is good. Good thing to exercise, good thing to have, I would say. We could always use more empathy in the world, for sure. That's also kind of where I'm at. Yeah, I've done, and this is gonna sound fucking wild, but like I know in the Kingdom Hearts episode we talked about Gnosticism and
right, as we are wont to do. Yeah.
Jewish Kabbalah. I think it's Kabbalah. By Roscoe. And I've kind of gone on like a journey, and I don't know if you've gone on a similar journey of like really getting into like academic sources about, what are the scholars who spend their whole career studying the Bible, what do they say about it in like the history, the historical context? Like I have been hunting for that to try and make sense of things. And I guess just to try and like validate like, okay, I don't like it when religion is used as a bludgeon against certain vulnerable groups. And am I valid in that? Which I mean, like obviously yes, but like I would say the research that I've done just makes me feel more so strongly about that. But
I think that that's kind of like what I was struggling with, I think, as a kid.
Yeah.
Specifically because like when we grew up, it was like if you grew up in the church around the time we did, I feel like homosexuality was like a big thing.
Yeah.
And it was just like, I don't know. As a kid, so my train of thought was, and this is gonna sound weird, I guess, but I was a child,
okay.
so whatever.
Yeah.
I think I was like, oh, it must be a choice because it's bad. Like, if we're gonna condemn something, it must be a choice.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, so we're condemning this thing because it's a choice. And then I think I got to the point where I was like, well, I didn't choose this. I didn't choose to be straight, so yeah, I don't think people chose this. And then I was like,
Right.
Well, I don't think that it's possible for something that is not a choice to be a sin, to be like be something that like results in eternal damnation. I'm like, yeah, that doesn't sound right. I don't think I believe that. Okay.
Yeah. That makes sense. And I guess like part of my, I guess while we're sharing these trains of thoughts that led us to certain conclusions, I was always uncomfortable with, like, especially because, and I'm not saying that like every relationship has to fall into this category, but it's like, okay, I know that there are gay people who have who have these like really genuine, heartfelt, deep connections, and like, you know, like I'm talking like soulmate level and stuff, and I'm like, how is that love not? How is that ugly to somebody? I don't understand, because it's like, you know, and I'm not saying that every relationship has to fit that category to be valid. Like but I guess that was like the start of like, I don't see how this is wrong when it means it's so meaningful and so like real.
I definitely got that too, because I think I grew up as a little libertarian.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
I was like, anything between two consenting adults.
Right.
How can it be bad?
Right, or it's like you have no business dictating to other people what they do in their private life. Like,
yeah.
You just don't. Not that I'm a libertarian, and I don't think you're a libertarian either, but...
I think on the scale, I think we're all libertarian, right?
Okay, yeah.
Like on the scale of libertarian to authoritarian, not in the pop culture like American politics term. Is just like in American politics, it feels like it just means alternative conservative.
Right.
But yeah, more in the sense of just like less government meddling.
Yeah.
More personal freedom.
Correct.
Yeah.
I would agree with you there.
I like to think that... Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I like to think that at some point we're going to be like, what episode did we talk about? I feel like there was one time that we talked really deeply about like our faith and politics. And, oh yeah, it was around the Beastmaker's world and our Spyro playthrough.
Misty Bog brought out the philosophers in us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's starting to feel like you know how when you're like, well, I don't know, maybe like a late night Xbox party.
Oh yeah.
Talk, or like 4 hours into the sleepover. Let's see, make sure we're good.
That's the vibe we're going for.
Yeah.
How'd you like Degeneration, by the way? Post doing a movie.
What do you mean post doing a movie?
Like, that was our first time covering a film.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I thought it was good.
Episode has not come out yet, so we don't know for sure, but...
Right, yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, I haven't listened back to it, so I kind of forgot some of the stuff that we talked about already.
Yeah. I feel like it was interesting. I do want to get better at covering stuff that is like heavily story-based.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna do Last of Us next, so...
Oh, shit. I fucked this up. Oh, shit.
Yeah, this one is the hard one.
Shit. Oh, God. Oh, no. Everything's ruined. Okay. We'll see if I can pull this off. That was so
I think you
bad,
got this.
dude. Oh, the boats are all fucked up. Oh.
We got boats, we have these arches, and then...
This is too much. It's too much. Where'd the other boat go? Oh.
Where'd the other boat go?
The other boat. Oh, fuck. No, the boat's
there's
there.
another boat.
Oh, shit. Come back around. Yep, get him. Now, where's the last one? Dang it. Boat.
There he is.
I knew that I tried to, I'm not gonna lie, I tried to practice this one ahead of time. It's always scuffed. Like, I can't.
I think you got it.
Fuck.
Is there planes too?
Yes! Damn it. Shit. Oh, come on. My hands are sweaty.
Oh, yeah. Go against the planes.
Yeah. Speeding. I'm speeding. Fuck. Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, no.
Shit.
Shit. Fuck. Come back.
No, we should have went for the treasure chest.
No, damn it.
No.
It's okay. I flubbed that one. All right, let's... Frick you, boatman.
Boatman.
All right, let's try it this way. What were we talking about?
I don't really know.
Oh, degeneration. Covering story-based things.
Yes.
Or yeah, it's because I always feel like it feels hard to summarize something adequately. Mm-hmm. I think.
It's like how much is necessary. Yeah, I get
right.
it. And also, like, what is interesting to listen to? Like, is it interesting to just listen to a straight-up recap?
Oh my God.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah. Yeah, listening to a summary can get kind of boring kind of quickly.
Mm-hmm. But I do like it as using it as the guide for the discussion.
Yeah.
Whenever it is so heavily story-based, like, oh yeah, so, you know, it started out with, like, this, and this, and, like, what'd you think of this, and this, or...
Right.
Talk about the gameplay mechanics as they're introduced alongside the story. Kind of like that, as opposed to maybe breaking it out to be like, okay, we're going to talk about the story of The Last of Us for 2 hours, and then we're going to spend, like, 45 minutes on the gameplay, and
Yeah.
Because then I feel like in games like that, it's kind of like closely tied together. It's like, oh yeah, what'd you think of the sniping? So like you get to like the sniping section in the story, and it's like, okay, we're gonna come back to this when we talk about the gameplay, as opposed to just talking about it now, because this is the point in the story where you experienced it, and it probably made you feel something. I don't know.
Did you see that bullshit that just happened?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
But yeah, no, I think you're right. We're interrupting the summary to talk about our feelings. Oh, our feelings. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I don't know why I got weird about that. I think that's effective.
Ooh, 7,000.
I was just gonna say that's quite a lot.
Is that half? Is it 14,000?
It's 12,000, I think, in total, maybe.
Okay.
Oh, God, I love these guys. Like, what is that?
See, yeah, in the remastered, very clearly a monkey.
Right. But I love how it's just like, I don't know, I'm a little scared of it. I don't know what that is.
Mm-hmm.
Please, not the bananas. Damn it. I got nannered.
I love this level. It is it's all about schmovement.
Schmovement.
It's all about schmovement. Moving fast, moving smooth.
Yes.
Smooth movement.
Copyright it.
Mm-hmm. I think it's been used by other people.
Dang. I heard them blinking noises. There it is. I do like the sound of opening the little life chest thing.
Yeah,
it's like,
nice.
oh, a discovery.
Ooh, you know, since we opened up the podcast, there's so many like exciting things that I want to talk about.
I know. Like what? Do tell.
I'm thinking about like Nintendo stuff, like some Mario games, specifically Mario. Oh, Zelda. Yes. I'm trying to think of what we. Yes. Some N64 Zelda, perhaps.
Oh yes. And you said Mario. What specifically? What Mario thing?
Mario Galaxy.
Okay.
I would love to. We could do like different. We could bust out the odd, different type. Jesus Christ, this is awesome.
No. First
it
death.
was pretty cool. First death.
I dropped an input there.
Damn.
Didn't jump. All right, let's try this again.
I was gonna say it'd be fun to do like a like an odd, I don't know, just a one-off type video thing. I think it'd be fun to be like, all right, I'm presenting. Ooh.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. I'm presenting like my deeply considered list of like these are the top 5 Clayton games And I present them to you or something. Present them to each other. Because I can like think of a few, and I'm like, if I really had to like sit and think about like what the subjective order for me specifically is, I don't know. I don't know what it is.
For your deep cut games?
Yeah, like I know I love Celeste.
Yeah.
And if I had to like, you know, kind of present why I hold it in high esteem, kind of like clearly lay that out, I think that'd be fun. It'd be a fun exercise.
Yeah, I think so.
I think the things that I like most amongst my top 5 is some sort of like gameplay, story, thematic cohesion. It's like the gameplay fits the narrative. It like makes me feel what the narrative wants me to feel.
And Celeste does that.
Yeah.
In your opinion. Yeah. No, that makes sense.
I feel like that's when games are at their strongest, maybe.
Yeah. I would agree. And I think that's also why I am so fascinated by like the horror genre of games, because that just by nature generates a lot of strong feelings through the gameplay and the game design.
I was tempted to jump into Resident Evil 4 again because I saw that it was on sale. I saw that the remake was on sale on PSN. It was like $20. I own it on PC. And I was like, but what about playing it with trophies? Playing it for trophies. That'd be fun. I didn't do it.
Yeah. Oh, ouch.
But yeah, that's a good game.
Yes.
Honestly,
yes.
Resident Evil 4 might be like... Resident Evil 4 is like in my head, and I'm like, this is where video games should be aiming.
Oh, still?
It's just so good. It's such a good ass video game.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So, what aside from Celeste and Resident Evil 4 are you thinking about? 'Cause I'm wondering if it's something I haven't heard of or heard you bring up.
I put Hades up there. It's kind of interesting that like a lot of the games that I hold in like really high esteem, I played around college. I feel like for other people it might be younger, but
yeah.
I really liked Hades. I feel like for a lot of the same reasons, like the gameplay, the story, the themes, the music, the tone, everything, it like really like played into each other.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Shit.
I really loved how in that game specifically, with it being a roguelike, that element of the game was thematically like canonical, basically. Like it's like, yeah, you're dying and being reborn and getting stronger and stuff. I liked it. Also the characters were just like, that's one of those things, like specifically for the characters, I'm like, Morgan would really vibe with some of these characters.
Oh, and Hades, yeah.
Yeah, like Hot Thanatos.
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah.
I'm already sold.
There's this other character, Meg. I forget what her, tie to Greek mythology was, but she's got this like, everyone has like really cool like vocal post-processing applied to them that like kind of makes them sound kind of like, I don't know, like airy and whatever. I don't really know, but like Meg specifically, it's like very echoey and like whispery, similar to like ASMR almost, which is off-putting whenever I put it that way. But
yeah,
I don't know. It's just like a really like, I don't know, enthralling way of having a character speak or something.
Yeah, like they sound. Oh shit! Oh, they sound interesting,
Yeah.
or they're like fun to listen to.
Yeah. And the characters are like small. It's like a reasonable scope too, I feel like. And I don't know, they dole out like the characters' relationships slowly. It's got a good loop. It's all good.
Oh, spin back up. There you go.
Last of Us 2 I'm putting up there as well.
Oh, okay.
I fucking love Last of Us 2.
Is there like a specific number of games you're aiming for? Like, I want 5 games on this list. Or like...
I think 5 is just a fun number because, I don't know. Just because.
Just feels right.
Mm-hmm.
It's my favorite number.
Mario Galaxy, that just came up again, and I'm honestly like, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Mario Galaxy gets me in the feels, and I think the similar way that Spyro gets you in the feels.
Oh, where it's just comforting.
Yeah, but like, I feel like I think of, I don't know, Mario Galaxy specifically invokes like this weird sense of loneliness.
Okay.
Just because
it's
it
in
is like
space, right?
space. Yeah, there's something
Yeah.
about it that's like kind of isolating. And it's weird because you're Mario.
What's
you're
he
thinking
doing in
about-
space?
Yeah, and you're thinking
Mario?
about the
What you
endlessness
doing
of
out
the
here in
universe. And then Mario's just going, wahoo!
What? And it like echoes
Yeah.
infinitely into the void. Wahoo! Wahoo! Wahoo!
There's probably a lot of indie games I would really enjoy, but
Yeah.
I feel like I unfortunately don't venture out as much as I was when I was in college with gaming.
Well, just because like probably time management, right?
It's just time and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. This podcast helps with venturing out into old stuff I did not play.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh God! Did you see that little man?
I did.
Oh, two of them. Killed themselves. Jeez. Just to get to little old me. Oops. Defeated once again by stairs and pressing
Yeah.
the jump button. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Okay, I feel like for my deep cut 5, is that the right?
Sure.
Sure. Okay, let's just say that then. I feel like the first Mass Effect belongs on that list.
Oh, you know what, oh yeah. I wasn't thinking, but I kind of agree. I kind of want that on my list too.
Okay. Oh, I would love to cover the first Mass Effect. I would.
You know what we
love to
should?
talk
It's
about it.
it's in the scope now. That's PS.
Yeah, it is.
Well, it's Xbox 360, but
But who cares?
it never came to PS3, right?
No, it is.
Are you sure?
That's what I played it on at first.
You played Mass Effect 1 on PS3?
Yeah. I had the Mass Effect collection on PS3.
You know what? Maybe that's how it came. Because
What do you
I
mean?
believe so. Mass Effect definitely was a 360 exclusive,
Oh, was it?
like the first game. Yes.
Oh, really? What?
But I think it made its way to PS3 through the trilogy, because I think Mass Effect 2 by itself came out on PS3, and there was like that visual novel thing to play and
Oh.
make decisions
Yeah.
based on like the first game.
Yes. Did
got
it.
I like this guy.
Yeah, same.
I also skipped this guy whenever I did my play. I skipped a lot of the Beastmaster world for some reason.
I guess because you could.
I was just doing it by accident.
Making sure I'm not missing anything because these doors shut on you from what I remember when you get into the next rooms. Yeah, I think we're fine. But yeah, first Mass Effect definitely belongs on the list. So it's so I don't know. It's like the thing you said where it's like the gameplay makes you feel what you're supposed to feel. Like it has this like emotional vibe it's going for, and then the gameplay supports that so well. That's what Mass Effect 1 makes me feel.
There's specific moments. We don't have to get into it too deeply because I
Yeah.
think we will cover this at some
Yeah.
point. But there's like specific moments in that game where it's just like, oh shit. Like I'm just sitting there going, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And it's awesome. I love it.
Yes.
I've played that game I think twice now, because every time I try to do Mass Effect, I start from scratch,
Yeah.
and then I get a little further each time. I think the first time I did my Mass Effect, and I think I did all of 1, and I was like, that was great, and then I jumped into 2, and 2 made me like kind of sad. I was like, why does this feel so weird at the beginning?
Yeah.
Because it does. It's like, I guess, meant to feel off.
Oh yeah. It's meant to be like, oh man, like
Kind of jarring.
right.
And and I think I stopped. I put it down. And then I think I came back to it maybe with the Legendary Collection.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Or
yeah,
if that
yeah,
was
yeah.
the
I
name
remember
of it.
that. I remember
Yeah,
you
the
doing
Legendary
that.
Collection. And I came back to it and I did all of 2, and I was like, 2 is awesome. I love 2.
Oh, 2, yeah. No, I
And
love
then
1
I-
and 2 to pieces.
And then I got a little bit into 3, and then I was like, nee, I'm going to stop again. So one day, I'm going to come back, play 1, 2, and 3 all in one go.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 3 is like... It's almost... I don't know how to explain how 3 makes me feel. The entirety of 3 feels so bittersweet, and that's like a really hard feeling for me to sit with for so long.
Yeah. I get
So
that.
I also always kind of fall off when I get to 3 because I'm like, man, I am sad, and I don't like feeling so tense and sad when I'm just gaming. I don't know.
Yeah. I know that they like updated the ending and stuff like that.
Oh shit. Yeah.
I don't know what the ending is still, so I'm still like, I'm still unspoiled on that.
Yeah. I won't say anything then.
I mean, I assume that there's like some level of finality
Get that butterfly.
just to whatever happens, but
Yeah.
we'll see. I don't know. Also, Mass Effect 4 is maybe a thing, and I really could not give less of a shit about that.
After Veilguard, I have no esteem. I have no hope in that studio anymore. I think they ship of Theseus themselves, and the lightning in a bottle that they had for
Yeah.
Mass Effect and Dragon Age they're both gone.
Yeah. It's kind of weird because in my head I want to write off stuff like studios after a certain amount of time. Like, you know what? We don't need BioWare anymore. Like, it happened. It was great.
Yeah.
It's not the same. Let's just move on. We don't have to keep Weekend at Bernieing this corpse around.
Yeah.
With like a puppeteer now. Yeah, it's
Asshole.
But at the same time, there's like franchises, like Resident Evil, I think is a good example, where it's like they were in the shitter for a little bit. Like I think 5 and 6.
Yep, those are the
and
poo-poo.
Raccoon City, and yeah, it's like it was kind of a meme. I think when we were in like junior high-ish,
Because
it was like, yeah, because it was like, man, this game has really like fallen off a cliff, or this franchise has really fallen off a cliff. But they like came back in such a strong way.
Oh yeah.
That it's like, well, you know.
Oh my god.
Part of me's like, maybe we should give them time.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know about BioWare at this point.
Well, especially because the statements that you hear from like these company executives are so like pathetically out of touch. I was gonna say hilarious. I mean, like, yeah, it makes me laugh, but it also makes me want to cry. So I feel like pathetic is maybe the better word. But like, well, I think there was like a statement from, I don't remember if it was like an EA executive who was like, oh yeah, Veilguard failed because we didn't account for a multiplayer experience. And it's like, no,
What?
you idiot. No, you goddamn idiot.
Oh, it failed because we didn't have enough microtransactions.
Exactly. Yeah, it's like, do you know what Dragon Age even was? Because it sounds like you don't.
I don't think. Yeah, no.
So that's just like infuriating, honestly, but
Yeah.
oh yeah. I was gonna say, I think there's a grown woman over there I need to shrinkify.
Oh, are they women in your head?
Yeah, in my head. What are they in your head?
There's men. Ginger. Freaky
Ginger
men.
little pinhead men.
Yeah, little pinhead men.
I love the sound they make when you kill them.
No!
Sorry, that's
Yeah.
a messed up thing to say, but... Ow!
We are cruising through this game.
We are cruising.
We got this left, and then we got
Yeah, and then it's the end.
Nork World.
I think the fools are so funny. The little sounds that they make. They are frustrating, but... Give me some butterflies, thank you. Is this everything over here? Yes, yes, yes. Mozzie. His face was a little close to the camera, I think.
Yeah. A little bit.
But yeah, I think Resident Evil came back strong with Resident Evil 7 for sure. And then, obviously everybody seems like they love 8, so
And the remakes.
And the remakes, yeah, they're definitely back on track with something really good.
Yeah, I mean, after that, I mean, it's been 3 good to great remakes and then 2 good to great games, like mainline entries.
They're unstoppable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would also love to cover the first Resident Evil, or any more of the Resident Evils at some point. I would love to do that.
Me too.
Come here, you little goober. Oh shit. There we go.
Sometimes I do try to think like how far into. I guess there's no limit how far back we can go.
Right.
With staying.
Ball and stick.
Yeah, ball and stick. We're gonna do jacks this week. We're gonna talk about hoop and stick. Yeah.
Yeah.
We could probably get an hour out of hoop and stick, I think.
Well, maybe 45 minutes of random bullshit, and then 15 minutes of hoop and stick.
Yeah.
Have we made this joke before?
Yeah,
I feel like we've done this bit.
We might have. Apparently, I love that I repeated like exactly the very important questions for Spyro.
Oh, it was so funny.
I love that I made the same joke and it's just, man.
Oh shit. Okay. Don't remember there being anything over. Oh, yep, there's a lighthouse. Good thing I checked.
This is the last flight level, right?
Chest. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Killing it. I know what's up. Watch me frick this up really bad.
Oh yeah, we got it. We got it. I keep saying we. Like I'm not just sitting here twiddling my thumbs.
Go uppies and go downies. All right. That's everybody. Bow bow.
I feel like we covered a lot of controversial topics this episode. What
You
other
think so?
controversial topics could we cover?
Oh no, I don't want to. Oh, okay. Well, no, I don't know if this is a thing to get into right now. So I recently read. Okay, now let me backtrack a little bit. My favorite video essayist on YouTube is Biz Barclay.
Mm-hmm.
Highly recommend to any girlies, anybody honestly who has an interest in like philosophy and literature.
One out. It's for the girlies.
Yeah, for the girlies. And she had a 4-hour video essay on a novel called Flowers in the Attic. Which, if you don't know, was a huge craze in like I think maybe late 70s, early 80s. And it's about these kids that get locked in this attic, and it's a older brother and sister who are like teenagers. And then their 2 younger siblings who are twins. And it is the most goddamn unhinged thing I've ever read.
Ooh.
And it has the 2 older siblings start doing incest. Yeah. It's kind of, when I say unhinged, I'm not kidding. And I feel like some people would be like, no. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but like, oh my god, like it's like a train wreck that you just can't look away from, sort of a fascination, I guess.
I can't think.
Yeah, that was the most controversial thing I could think of to bring up right now.
I can't think of the last piece of media that I consumed that.
Kill Kill
had incest.
Maybe? Oh, incest. Sorry. You know what I did not like about Spy Family?
What?
Was yours creep ass brother?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I didn't like him. I feel like he could have been done in a way that I would have liked, but yeah, I didn't.
What? I think you're not supposed to like him though.
I know you're not supposed to like him, but like I don't even like not liking him. I don't like his presence.
Yeah, you just don't want him to be there. Mudada. Okay, that was short.
I do like I like some of the ideas. Like it's like, oh, this really like hard ass he's not like that hard. He's kind of weird, but he's like I don't mind the idea of being like extremely hostile towards Lloyd.
Right.
And just being like super sweet around Yor.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of funny. It could be funny.
Right.
But when it's like,
when it gets,
whenever it's like got the undertones of like, yeah, I'm trying to bang my sister.
or like my
It's
sister's
weird.
like the only woman I will ever love. I'm obsessed with her. It's like, okay, no, calm down.
Yeah, that part's a little weird. I
Yeah,
still
for
haven't watched
sure.
the movie.
Oh, I haven't either.
Yeah.
Oh, dang it.
Maybe I'll get around to it at some point.
Ain't that always the phrase?
It really is. I'm gonna end up dying without seeing that movie.
Hopefully not anytime soon.
Hopefully not.
All right, let me think about what I'm doing here. Yeah, let's go this way. I think this is the quote-unquote correct. Maybe not. We're getting to the... Oh, shit, I don't think I should have gone this way, but oh well. Okay.
Baruti.
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 He's kind of shredded a little bit.
Is there? I think we've talked about this briefly, but is there a big PS1 like this Spyro the Dragon modding scene or something?
Yeah, there's a decent... I would say a decent amount of mods. Maybe not so much... Not really in Spyro the One. Oh my god.
Spyro the Oneing.
I would say there's more mods for... maybe Spyro 2 and 3, I guess. And a lot of them I think are just texture hacks, which I don't know
Okay.
if you would consider that like a mod per se.
I was thinking
but-
in terms of like how so like Super Mario 64 has a decent like modding scene of people making their own like levels and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like ROM hacks.
Yeah, no, I don't think there's anything that crazy going on just yet.
Okay.
There are also fan projects to make unofficial Spyro the Dragon games that are like that look like they were made for the PS1.
That's fun.
Yeah, and those are cool.
Ooh, are there I feel like I've seen like a few games like this on like itch. Is it itch or itch.io? Like how do you refer to that website?
I think it's itch.io.
I mean like it is, but like yeah.
Right.
Is that the name? Maybe it is.
I don't
think
know.
it is actually.
I think
the
it
name.
is.
Anyway, I've seen like a few games on there. I don't know how big this trend is outside of that. I guess like Ultra Kill, that game that I talked about briefly. That's kind of like PS1 inspired, but it also just feels like early 3D inspired, which I guess is good enough.
Right.
And I kind of like that.
What was it? Yeah, there was another game. And I don't remember what it was called, but it was like a horror game that had like plague
Iron
doctor
Lung.
looking dudes in it. Oh, Iron Lung too. Yeah, that one's crazy.
Is it Dusk?
I don't remember. I
Is
thought it was like
it-
Gloom Hollow, Gloom Dim,
Maybe.
Dim,
Yeah, there's
Dim.
yeah.
I don't know.
Now that we're saying it, there's a good amount of games with this like early polygonal
That's true.
look, and I like it. I feel like
Oh shit. Yes. It's close.
I feel like it gives you a good feeling.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's like kind of reasonable to do from like a budget and time resources perspective for these indie devs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and it's good enough for me. I'm like, whenever I was playing Ultra Kill, I'm like, this is good enough for me.
Yeah.
These graphics are enough for me to be happy.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, not everything has to be,
GTA 6.
4K textures.
Yeah, it really doesn't. I feel like GTA 6 is like, granted, haven't even seen like honest
You've
gameplay.
seen ass.
We've seen a lot of ass, but we haven't seen honest gameplay yet. But we have seen like Red Dead 2 and stuff.
Yeah.
Last of Us 2, I think, is also like kind of on this level of kind of insane levels of like polish and detail in like a
Right.
3D hyperrealism way. I feel like it is less. We're gonna see like we already kind of are. We're seeing like less generational jumps in just quality. Like
Right.
when we moved to the PS5, it wasn't like, wow, this is amazing. It's kind of like, wow, this is mostly the same.
Yeah.
But we do get like big leaps in quality whenever there's like an absurd amount of time and money spent on a game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, which is fine for some games. I just don't want every AAA game to feel the need to just spend 10 years on every entry.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's crazy. I mean, it's crazy to think about how rapidly AAA stuff used to come out, like PS3 era. Like the entire PS3 lifespan, we got Uncharted 1, 2, 3, and The Last of Us.
Yeah.
And then PS4 life cycle, we get Last of Us Part 2 at the tail end. Oh, and we got Uncharted 4. But yeah, I don't know. It's just like it feels like we're getting less because we're spending like budgets and like time and expectations are like growing in a way that's maybe not healthy.
I would agree, yeah, for sure. Well, yeah, and also, we were just talking about the Mass Effect trilogy that also came out within one generation. You're probably never going to see that again.
Yeah, not to that level, I guess.
And kind of like you were saying, I feel like the return on investment is sort of not like, yeah, it's starting to get less and less, I think, because it's like, again, I don't need this game to have all 4K textures and to have these super realistic like lighting and leaves and all this stuff for it to be enjoyable. Like, oh, dang it. Okay, that's close. I love these little dogs.
What's
okay.
up, dog?
Whoa. I don't know if you saw that. But it did glitch out. Azizi.
Azizi.
That's gonna be my firstborn's name. It's Azizi. Oh shit. Okay. Chillin'. We're chillin'.
I'm watching One Piece right now.
Yeah.
And I have One Piece has officially reached a point where there is just, I guess, just more fan service permanently now.
Oh no.
We're in that part,
Oh,
and
geez.
I don't know. It's just, it's fine. Whatever. I've accepted. This is what happens when you engage in anime, I guess. But we reached a body swap section.
Okay.
You know, there's just people
Like Freaky Friday?
Yeah, like Freaky Friday. Like people be swapping bodies and stuff, and you can.
Okay.
I mean, you can just imagine the type of shit that's happening to the female characters.
Oh,
right
I
now.
can, yeah.
Yep.
I have boobs. Let me look at them.
Mm-hmm.
It's giving Fred and Daphne from live action Scooby-Doo.
Yes.
If you know, you know.
Yes. Should we cover live action Scooby-Doo?
You know what? Yeah, I'm down.
That scared me as a kid.
It scared you?
Mm-hmm. Morgan, I don't
Oh.
think I read this to you. I compiled a list of everything that scared me as a kid.
Oh, wonderful.
Like
Okay.
media specifically.
Okay.
This will be good. We were talking about this at one point, and I just started like writing down a list, and it kept growing. So to start,
Ouch.
Mr. Meaty. Do you remember Mr.
Yeah.
Meaty? Yeah.
I loved Mr. Meaty.
You loved Mr. Meaty?
I loved Mr. Meaty.
This is gonna create a rift in our friendship.
Oh no.
I found that show detestable.
Abhorrent. Repulsive.
Abhorrent.
Disgusting.
I didn't know these words as a kid, but I wanted to
Yeah.
use them. Yeah, that show freaked me the fuck out.
Okay.
Because it was
Continue.
like the meat, the lips, the fucking
Yeah.
lips, the puppets. I didn't like it. It made me upset. Like it genuinely made me upset. Jim Carrey's The Mask.
Oh yeah. No, for sure.
Again,
I get it.
Maybe it's like the freaky smiles, this uncanny something or another.
Also, him interacting weirdly with women, I feel like that freaked me out.
There's a good chance I just
child.
turned it off and was like, I don't know, I can't do this.
Yeah.
On that same note, the Grinch, the live action Grinch,
Yep.
that is fucked up. It's a fucked up thing to do to a kid. Live action 101 Dalmatians also bothered me a lot. I think the dogs might have been in peril, and I didn't like that. Because they were real dogs.
Yeah. They were real dogs.
Courage the Cowardly Dog, Violin Girl.
Oh, wait.
You know, specifically Violin Girl. Not even the Return the Flask or whatever. Are you
Yes.
meant to?
No. I think this is a mistake of some kind, but I just think I just like it, so I
Oh,
always
that
stop
is
and
like
appreciate that corner.
That's fun. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. That's why I stopped there. I figured you would. Anyway, continue.
The Adult Swim intro.
Yes.
You were just black with like, I think like elevator music or something.
Right, and it's like, oh, I'm not supposed to be here anymore.
Oh, I was supposed to be in bed. My mom warned me bad things would happen if I stayed up late. Mickey's Christmas Carol, The Ghost of Christmas Future.
I do remember that being kind of upsetting.
Getting, like, dragged-
the ghost.
Yeah. Well, the one where he's like getting drugged down to hell.
Yes. Oh my god, yeah. What the
Like,
heck?
All right, yeah, let's go celebrate Christmas now. Didn't like that. Okay, Morgan, everyone liked this one at the time.
Shit.
As on the list of things that scared me as a kid. Sitcoms that have movies.
What?
It made me upset. It unsettled me.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? Like where it's like kind of like shot different. It's like a different like budget. It's not as familiar. It's uncanny.
Oh, it's uncanny. I was just gonna say that. I
It
kind of get
is.
it. Okay.
Like production quality changes, and it's like the set's different. Usually there's more peril, higher stakes.
There's more peril. Take the sitcom family and put them in peril.
There's more peril or something.
Okay.
Wallace and Gromit stop motion generally.
Oh, I love the Wallace and Gromit.
I mean, I
and
did
Shaun the
too,
Sheep.
but it like made me uncomfortable.
You're a very sensitive child.
All right. Yep. Next up, Thomas the Tank Engine.
Oh,
the movie,
I get it.
the first one.
Okay.
The first movie.
Yeah,
I don't
that
know.
one was kind of creepy.
Well, I put in parentheses that I don't know what happened though. I don't remember why I was afraid.
Okay.
Another movie, Bad Santa.
Oh yeah. Why?
And here's the thing though, I never saw it. Just the idea
of
a
there
bad
being
Santa was
a
very
naughty
upsetting.
Santa.
That was very upsetting to me as a kid.
Yeah.
I remember specifically the restaurant that we were in. We were in I'm not going to name it, but we were in a local hometown restaurant.
Okay.
That might have burned down at some point.
Okay, I think I know which
the one.
It is. I think so.
We were in that restaurant, and I was thinking of Bad Santa.
Does it have a plant-related name?
It does.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I was in that restaurant, and I was thinking of Bad Santa while we were like waiting.
Wait. I'm sorry. Did anything prompt you to think about it, or were you just like having like war flashbacks of a movie
I think
you've
I was
never
having
seen?
war flashbacks. I think that maybe it was brought up. Maybe it was
Okay.
brought up. Maybe.
Okay.
But I don't know. Anyway, there's some scene in The Land Before Time that scared me. I really don't know what it was. Really don't know.
Hell yeah. Land Before Time. I remember like them getting stuck in the sludge was viscerally upsetting.
Hey, maybe. Honestly, the
and when
faces
Littlefoot's
scared
mom
me.
dies, oh my god.
Maybe that was it.
Makes me sob. Still. Makes me cry like a baby. Terrible.
Spoilers, by the way, for Land Before Time, everybody.
Right, sorry.
Early CG mud.
Okay.
So like Shrek and stuff.
Oh, yeah, and his earwax candles.
Yeah, not a fan of how we decided to model and texture that.
No, for sure.
Yeah. Or like I think some like Bug's Life might have had some mud going on.
Mm-hmm. It did.
I didn't like it. I was a clean boy, so I didn't like this. And the last thing I have on my list is Dennis the Menace.
Oh, yeah, because he's always messing everything up. That's upsetting.
No, here's the thing.
Oh.
Didn't know what Dennis the Menace was. Just the name Dennis the Menace upset me.
Okay.
I think I attribute it to I'm pretty sure I assumed that menace implied something much more sinister than it actually does. Like I thought that it was like a serial killer or something.
Oh my god, he's a kid though.
Yeah, I guess he is a
child
kid. I
serial
didn't know
killer?
this. I did not know this as a kid.
Shit.
Okay, well, we ran out of juice.
Yeah. Oh crap. There was something that I was Courage the Cowardly Dog. The CGI in Courage the Cowardly Dog viscerally upsetting.
Yeah. The baby, the fetus, is that one of the CGI moments?
The fetus.
Let me see. Courage the Cowardly
Fuck,
Dog.
I wasn't ready. Gotta go back up. Go back up. Can I just say, immaculate skybox. God.
Oh yeah. Very good.
Fuck, that's so good.
Claire, do you want to hop on and say anything?
Oh, dang it.
Hi.
Hello.
That was Claire.
Yep.
Yeah, I pulled up the image that I was thinking of. They referred to it as the bugle monster.
The bugle monster. Oh, Jesus. Dang it.
I'll drop it in Discord.
Okay.
Just
I'm
in the
probably not gonna
general
be able to
chat
see it
of
right
our
away, but-
of our group chat. There we go.
Oh, him. Oh, yes. Oh, I hated him. Yes. Nightmares. Thousands of nightmares.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and the creepy. I don't know. He was like an Egyptian dude.
Return the slab.
Yeah, return the slab. Oh, messed me up real bad.
Oh, Violin Girl. This is the one I was thinking of.
You. Oh, that's horrible. What is
It
that?
is.
Ew.
It was like a jump
even
scare
worse.
too, because she like turns around. She looks normal and then she turns around.
Oh.
Terrible. I'm gonna delete these and then I'm gonna leave everyone wondering why I posted them if they saw
Wait, you
them.
deleted 2 messages? Alright, let's fucking go, dude. So fast. I'm so fast. I'm super fast.
I think this is one of the best Spyro levels.
Yes, it's very good.
This and
Great gimmick.
this and Treetops.
Yes.
Do you need something? No. Oh, Claire's just chilling back here. You can see her.
Okay. And now we have permanent flame. Ooh. Almost ran into that guy.
I love getting the 10 gems.
Yeah?
I love the
Satisfying?
inflation of the gems over time.
Yeah.
You know, you start out getting like 1 or 2.
Oh, and the purples.
It feels good.
Ouch. Clang. Right on my noggin. Alright. Back this way. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, that was so many. That was delicious. Nom, 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 nom.
Maybe I should set up Claire's mic again so she can just join.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah, I
have
want to
to-
hear about what terrified Claire as a child. Trauma dumping hour. That's what we're on to.
She called you a bit. I'm sorry.
What?
I don't know. Are you getting hot? Are you getting ready for bed? I'll join you soon. Morgan, if you had to estimate how much time we got left.
How much time? Definitely less than an hour.
Less than that. We have. Do we have any more levels besides Jock?
For this? No, just Jacques.
It's Jock, and then we have the final world. Okay.
So
Yeah,
I would
that's
say
not
maybe
bad.
like 30 to 40 minutes left.
Let's do like 30 minutes.
I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm just chilling.
Oh, she's just chilling. I forgot.
So she will not be joining us.
No. Well, I'd have to put in some legwork to set up that microphone.
Oh, right. That makes sense.
She doesn't have headphones. It's a whole thing.
Yeah. We have high
Sometimes
production
it's just
quality
nice
here.
to reminisce about the times when I was a child and I would watch Morgan play video games, you know?
Yeah. That's what I'm doing
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
that's true. Camping trip?
Camping
Oh,
trip? Mm-hmm.
we have a problem.
Oh, we missed something.
We missed something. Oh crap. What was it?
Was it
Is it a room in here?
No, those were mushrooms. Oh, maybe it's a room in here.
No. Oh no.
Oh, no.
It's like a lot too. What the heck? Oh, I know what it is. I normally go back and get it before now, but that's fine. Yeah, it's these goobers.
Oh, yeah, these.
I was like, how am I missing so many? What the heck?
25. No. Oh, there we go. There it is.
Heck yeah. I guess I could just exit level. Should I? Or should I go to the end?
Yeah, you should go to the end. It's not going to save your progress unless you go to the end.
Oh,
That's how I feel.
okay.
That's how I feel. Oh, I have a.
That's just how it feels.
I do this at work as well, and I do it. It comes from playing games, but whenever I get hit with a little autosave, I feel like
Yeah.
the thing I am most likely to do after the game autosaving is to just manually save. Like I don't trust
Yeah.
it for whatever reason.
Yeah. Well, because it's like, I didn't participate in this. How do I know that it was done right?
Exactly. It's like an autosave is like a. It's like a second class save.
Yeah.
It's not quite as good. I do it at work all the time too.
All right.
Yeah, you can say something.
So speaking of the camping trip, so when I was standing in here chilling
You
out.
gotta speak up a little bit.
What? Okay. Speaking of camping as
Yes.
a child, when I was standing here chilling, I was like, well, if you guys are gonna do these playthroughs, we could do Neopet's Darkest Fairy at some point.
Yes.
Which, I mean,
I forgot that was what we were gonna do, right? Like we were
Oh, was it?
in the process of playing that game, I think, before we took a hiatus.
was it?
Oh, really?
Wait, really? Was I gonna be a part of that?
I think we were like,
Were we discussing it? I don't remember.
I think there might have been a Google Doc for it.
Okay, well, Darkest Fairy is definitely a multi-session event
Oh, for
because
Well, yeah, but Morgan, you and
It's
I
long.
did it in a weekend at my parents'
That's
house
true.
when we were kids. Remember?
that is true. And I
So-
feel like I could be faster than
Yeah. Well, yeah,
child
'cause
me
we were
was.
still also like going and cricking and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Was that when the guys were peeing in the creek and we ran and hid and all that jazz? Maybe.
It was. No, that
Okay.
was. I was about to say where it was, but
Don't say that. Bruh.
yeah.
Bruh.
So far, I've not said anything incriminating or
Oh.
overly revealing. No editing needs to be done. Oh,
my
man, you got there.
I did get got there.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
Now these guys, we talked about the monkeys. What are
Yeah.
these men?
Oh, they're nightmare monsters. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Actually, I think I remember having actual nightmares about these guys as a child.
Yeah. I don't like the clock guys. Those are probably my least favorite.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
are kind of annoying. Like I said, I think they make funny sounds, but I get it.
Yeah, I don't like that they don't die, which is maybe harsh.
I need to slaughter them.
I think you missed a guy there. Or
Oh
maybe
yeah,
you
but
know
I'm
that.
I'm gonna go back
You know
up
that.
there.
Okay.
Yes. All right, now come here. Yeah. I'm not gonna make it. Nope. Okay. But yeah, I think we talked about a Sly Cooper playthrough. Oh,
Wiggling.
yeah. We talked
Sly
about a
Cooper
Sly
would be
Cooper
good.
playthrough.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the first game goes by so fast, so that wouldn't be too bad. And then Crash. You could probably do all three of the first Crash games, because they're not, I don't remember them being too long. Well, I don't know, I guess it depends on how much you struggle.
I really don't. I don't know. I don't think I would go for 100% because that is fucking rough.
Yeah.
Like all the boxes and shit, and then
Oh, crap.
I don't remember if you had to do the time trial. I think you had to do the time trials to get 100%.
Yeah.
And that is rough.
Yeah. No, I believe it. I think I remember back when I think Achievement Hunter did a completionist sort of run for that. And it looked brutal.
Yeah, I think all that I'd care to do is just a straight up like playthrough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think of a game that I am so intimately familiar with. That would be good for something like this.
What about Celeste?
Oh, fuck. You're right. You're
Because
right.
we've done that before. Not recorded, but
We have done it before. When there's more story in a game, I wonder how. I guess do we actually address it? Maybe we pay more attention. I feel like
yeah.
gotta be honest, this is just random bullshit. Plus, Morgan's doing something with her thumbs in the background.
I'm twiddling.
She's twiddling. Yeah. But it's a vibey game. I don't know. We can just sit here.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Oh man, we almost had our second death.
I know. Second death in a whole playthrough. What are we gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
I'm throwing.
We could do a Celeste speedrun. Or I'm not like going through the story.
God damn it. Yeah.
I'm just blasting. Cause that is probably about an hour. Oh
Okay.
yeah, that's like a safe like hour-ish for me. Now granted, I'm a little rusty. I haven't played Celeste in a while, so it might be interesting to just come back in a little raw, a little rusty.
I'm gonna get murdered. Oh my god! Oh. No! Oh shit, man. That was my first like legit death, I think.
Yeah.
Or to an enemy at least. That wasn't too bad though, like where we respawned. Oh damn.
Now one go.
Right.
Oh, there we go.
Just take it easy.
The skill.
Just take it easy.
You don't even need to get this last one, but that's fine.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I don't remember who I killed and who I haven't. Haha. Murder. Oh, these guys are still dead. That's good. That's good. Right, now we go back around, I think, and then kill the boss, and then on we go. Oh shit. Excuse you.
Yeah. And Morgan, actually, you know what else I like about this little format? This little format
Yeah.
here does not require ample amounts of planning, preparation, research. We just hopped on.
Yeah.
We're rolling.
If you can believe it, we do prepare for our podcasts.
Oh my God, do we fucking prepare? Jesus Christ.
Boxes. God damn. Sorry, I don't know why I reacted that way.
One of my favorite podcasts, like networks. They started out like covering the news and like doing like these very long prepared shows.
Yeah.
They eventually not switched, but introduced like another show that they do, which is very just casual and conversation based.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, yeah, this is great. And it was like doing like really well. And I remember the guy being like, so this is all I needed to do, huh? This is you guys were happy with this? I didn't need to put in all this fucking work into planning every episode. I could just show up and talk about times I've farted, and that's enough.
Is that why you were thinking about how many times you fart in a day?
No, that was just, again, a made up.
Right. Okay.
But, yeah, I don't know. I like this a lot, actually. This is fun.
Yeah, I was
This
gonna
feels
say,
like
I
a
think the
reasonable
appeal-
supplement to what we do.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I feel like why people enjoy the random bullshit sections, and like just like casual conversation. It's the parasocialness of it all.
That's right. That's right. Parasocial relation. I mean, like whenever I think about the podcast I like, it's like, yeah, I probably started listening because of like the topic, but I'm definitely still listening because I like the people. I think the
Right.
people are funny. I care about them to some extent.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's parasocial. I don't know.
Yeah.
But not in a too bad of a way, just in a kind of weird way.
75. Now, I hate to break it to you, but we're going to have an uneven gem count for a little bit. Because the other gems are in the dragon mouths. So,
Mm.
you're going to have to deal.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that.
I remember as a kid being so enamored with these barrel dispensers and being like, where do they keep coming from?
Oh my god. Do you remember that weird kids drink that was like in a barrel?
I remember bug juice.
I mean, you're in the right realm when you're thinking about
Okay.
juice. Let me see if I can find it. Barrel kids
And post that
drink.
in general chat, please, if you would.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
Ah. Hee hee. Underwear. Haha. Okay. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, shit.
You see that?
Oh, what the heck? That's weird.
Okay.
It's like
so
a
this is
plastic
not-
blue barrel.
Yeah, it is. Well, they came in other flavors too, but. You know.
Okay. I like how you keep deleting the evidence.
I do. I want people to get the notification and be like, what the fuck?
Yeah. God damn! Oh, we're fine. Sorry. I got scared.
I'm also looking at bug juice right now.
It's like a vibrant blue.
Oh,
like
the-
electrolyte blue.
I'm actually so the on Google Images, the image that I clicked on,
Shit.
the actual like link for the bug juice image that I clicked on is
Yeah.
kids drink bug juice recalled for possible metal shavings.
Oh my god! No! Bug juice!
We were getting metal shavings. That's probably how we ended
Well, I
up
never
this
really
way.
drank it. Because I remember it being kind of nasty.
Whoa, I loved it. I drank it too
Oh, I'm
much.
sorry.
That's probably why I can't read.
On all those metal shavings in
Yeah.
your brain. You could pull them all out and make them into a spoon.
I'm a decent magnet finder, but I'm not very good when it comes to reading because of it.
Anytime you get too close to a magnet, you go cross-eyed. Oh, that's unprecedented. Okay. Like, what are these men doing?
They're
What are
at
they
work,
accomplishing?
Morgan. They're at work.
Okay.
You know.
Men at Work?
Men
Isn't
at
that,
Work.
Is that a band?
I don't
I
really
think
know.
that's an Australian band.
Let me Google even more things. Men at
Okay.
work.
See, this is also the benefit of.
It
you
is
know,
a band, yes.
Okay. One of us being on gameplay duty, the other one being on. Pull this up
duty.
on the side for me, would you?
Yeah. Oh, something that I would love to do for a show, but we can't for legal reasons. This is gonna sound bad whenever I set something up like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell me why. Okay.
No, for copyright reasons. For copyright.
Oh,
reasons.
okay.
I would love to just like I don't know, do some sort of rating or just like bring various anime intros to the table and critique them. Anime
Okay.
intro critique.
Yeah, I mean, you could do that. You just couldn't play them,
You
which
couldn't
would be
show
kind of
it.
lame.
Yeah, which would be kind of lame. It'd be kind of lame.
Yeah.
Kind of like Resident Evil Degeneration. We're not going to show the movie.
Right.
Oh, we still got to get you doing a speed art thing.
Yeah, I do have to. God damn. Okay. Sorry. I do have to set time aside to do the drawing for that. Tomas is back.
Wow. I never thought I'd be rescued, especially by such a little dragon. What I mean is, I always believed in you, Spyro.
You just. Oh, I thought it was you just gotta believe. My bad. I flubbed the quote. Never mind. Everyone go home. Pack it up. I'm not a real fan.
Yep. This is the end of the episode.
Yeah.
gonna say? I was gonna speak
You're
words.
talking about ranking anime
I
intros?
was talking about ranking anime intros. Oh yeah, the speed art thing. I thought it'd be funny if I also did speed art on the side.
Yeah.
It's just me doing it with like a mouse or something, like
In
here's
MS
Leon.
Paint.
Yeah, it's like a stick figure. Leon shooting. Leon kissing pretty women.
Yeah. Oh, wait, never did. Okay.
Dead brother.
Ashley and her big dopey ears. Oh, those poor rats. I'm sorry, rats. I'm sorry. You died in vain. Could you imagine if in real life, if you killed an animal and it turned into another animal?
That'd be crazy.
Like, we're fine. Okay. Oh, it blew up the chest.
Have you ever seen a real life glitch? That was such a painful way to respond.
Oh, yes. You know when a bird is like flying directly into the wind and they're just not going anywhere? Yeah, that's that to me.
I saw recently. I'm sure you're familiar with the camera shutter speed matching like helicopter rotation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I
That's
recently
also fun.
It is creepy. That's weird. I recently saw that for a bird.
Yes.
And it's just like its wings are still, and it's like, oh, that's so
It's just
weird.
floating there.
That's so weird. It looks like
Yeah.
looks like a Minecraft character in creative mode. Just. Is that it?
All right.
Oh, you got it. You knew.
Yeah. I was gonna say these levels you do actually have to make it to the end portal for it to count.
Really? Oh yeah, because it needs
like
to,
the next thing to open.
Yeah.
Boop 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 boop.
Morgan, right next to me. I've got my One Piece cards,
Okay.
and I want to share with you a particularly titular character that I was trying to build the deck around. I'm gonna put it up to the camera. This is just.
Oh, I can't see your camera.
Oh. All
Yeah.
right. Never mind.
Yeah, sorry. You could take a picture of it and put it in Discord. And then I could see it.
I'm gonna send this one to you directly because this one is too much.
Oh, okay. Too much for Discord?
Too much for Discord. Too hot for
All right.
Discord. All right, for the little gamers at home, you can look up RG Smoker.
Did you send this to me via text or via Discord?
I'm gonna send it to you via Discord.
Okay.
Um,
Ouch.
but this is a body swap situation.
Okay.
So you may know Smoker from the famous One Piece anime as the character who.
Oh, jeez.
I know.
All right.
I know. It's just boobs. Just boobs. Now I did happen to pay.
You paid for this?
I paid an amount of money for a proxy to use because I thought it was a little too sexy to just be whipping out at a card shop. So I shared that with you as well.
Okay.
I got a nice little proxy card on the other side of this little
Thank you for releasing me.
I
situation
see.
going.
Okay.
And the proxies are fun. The way that One Piece works is you have like a leader character. So this is a leader card. So it's just like, it's what your deck is built around is your leader card.
Okay.
And I feel like proxies are kind of a fun way to be like, oh, it's like, because it's always out. It's always like on the board basically. And it's like, oh, this is like a little bit of custom little bling that I got going for my deck. It's just this custom leader. But for this one specifically, I was like, I don't like these just bazongas are hanging out. So I'm just gonna flip to this. But it's a body swap situation. It's a man and a woman's body, of course.
Yep.
And the man in the end. Oh, it was Cletus. The man in the anime always has his shirt just fully open at all times. So of course, whenever it's body swap, it's like, well, I have to also.
It's a little bit closed.
I have to open my shirt.
We can have basically the whole titty exposed. No nipple though. We don't do nipple here.
Yeah, no nipple. What the fuck do we talk about on this podcast? This isn't a podcast. This is the topic. I feel like, okay, there was one of the listeners, Sloan, emailed us. I don't remember if it was offering or saying that they were going to do it no matter what we said. I can't remember the context of the email, but they talked about like creating like a graph of the things we talk about.
Yes.
I feel like we have to bring up just breasts. I feel like there's many occasions where we spend a weird amount of time talking about breasts.
Well, and it's mostly because, well, okay, yeah, sometimes it's like joking, but sometimes it's like, why we're talking about why are there so many breasts in these other things?
Mm-hmm. Why so many breasts?
Right. So I don't feel like it's that weird that it comes up super often. I don't know, maybe it is.
Does
maybe
it come up more or less often than my CRT stuff?
Do I think it comes up more or less often?
Yeah, if you had to guess.
I don't know. It's a good
I think I
question.
talked about CRTs more, honestly.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think the cumulative time because with the breasts, it's mostly just like hit boobs and then we're done.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Except for Haunting Ground, where we were like, okay, but is the breasts some sort of commentary on being a creeper and ogling a woman because this woman is being creeped upon and ogled?
Yeah, I really think that. I mean, it's weird. I think we talked about it in the episode, but I really do like the idea of reading into art in a way that was not intended, but works.
Yes, I do like that as
Especially
well.
when it's like almost the opposite. Like if we were like if this was straight up just eye candy for men, and we're reading into it as like an anti-objectification message.
Right.
That's so interesting.
Exactly. Well, and that also, like I said, I think there's at least some discussion in Kill la Kill around like is the over-sexualization part of what it's trying to get at? Don't know.
I really don't know, and it's like something that I feel like I just have to put to the side for this one specifically because it's like it's
Right.
just so snappy and so fun and so good.
Yeah.
Then I'm just like, I just want to watch it. I do think it would be cool to have an alternate universe Kill la Kill where it's like the character is just cool. Like I'll allow like I guess slightly sexual, but cool. I feel like it would just be a really like stylish anime at that point. I need to do more research into other anime that are not adaptations of manga.
Yeah.
Because there's such a different feel.
Right. I was gonna say I'm sure you can find like lists somewhere because I don't, like I said, I don't know a ton off the top of my head.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Morgan.
Yes.
I found 20th Century Boys. I've been reading. I've been talking about it.
Yeah.
Still very good. Love it. Can't wait to figure out where the fuck this story's going.
He juked me. Okay.
There's a live action adaptation of 20th Century Boys.
Ooh. That might be good.
I don't know. It's definitely not complete, I assume.
Yeah.
I feel like there's no way, but I'm curious about that. Like, I'm really curious. I don't know if it was ever... I feel like there's a chance it was actually never dubbed, or maybe there's only fan subs. I don't really know. But I'm very curious to look into it.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying not to frick this up.
Does he run at a set speed, or is it based on your proximity to him?
I think it's based on your proximity. Like if you lag a little bit behind, he'll kind of slow down.
Oh, he's way up there though.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because I'm busy collecting treasure. I'm not really worried about him this time. This first run around. Oh yeah, he's already down there. You leave me behind, brother. Come on.
Do you just have to zap him once?
Yeah, you like flame him, and then he runs off into the second platforming section, which is kind of hard.
It is. Yeah.
Well, it's like intense, like time pressure is the thing.
Mm-hmm. And if you die, you gotta redo.
Yeah,
the whole
thanks
level?
for reminding me.
I think that's what lost us our bad speed run.
Oh yeah, from getting a record.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go.
Focus.
Yep.
This is it.
Okay, don't. You're gonna freak me out.
The entire 3-hour recording is hinging on this moment.
No, please don't do this to me. Please don't. Oh god. Okay.
One
yeah,
more
we're
jump,
fine,
one more
we're
jump.
Fine, we're fine. I have like messed up that last jump before.
Oh yeah, I think that's how we lost in the. Oh, you're pointing and laughing. Love it.
Yep.
Oh, in cutscene. Let's go.
Sorry I took so long. I kind of forgot about you. What about Ganasti?
Yeah, I can't skip it.
His toast.
So now there's order again in the Dragon Kingdom?
Well, mostly. I've still got some treasure to pick up.
What will you do next?
I'd say the sky's the limit.
Yeah,
Yeah, get it.
we did it.
All right, now how do I get out of here? Can I?
Can you?
Can I? Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Hey.
No,
Hey,
it's
now.
okay. If we gotta sit through, how long can the credits be? It's a PS1 game.
God.
All right, we're chilling. You know.
I was
Hands
gonna
up.
say, is there really not a?
Ted Price. There he is.
Yep. I think I heard this in a developer commentary where they said they make it a point to list everybody in alphabetical order, not role based. That way, it's more like egalitarian, I guess.
Sure. Yeah, if that's how you want to do it.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think this is in alphabetical order at all. I think I just this is definitely not. Oh, this is a different place. Okay.
Oh, Mark Cerny. You know, there's some big names here.
I just wanna.
His last name's NG.
Yeah, how do you pronounce that?
I'm scared.
Okay. Yeah, I thought about that for 2 seconds and I was like, Stuart Copeland.
Oh, Stuart Copeland.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think. There's been like some. Oh, Clancy Brown.
Yeah.
It's him.
And Carlos is Spyro's voice.
Yes. So not Tom Kenny for this first one.
No, not in this game. Next game.
Next game and in Reignited. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Spyro 2, I don't think it takes me quite as long to get through Spyro 2 as it does Spyro 1. Spyro 2 I
really?
think might be a little bit shorter.
Hey, we can play everything.
Okay.
And
Hey, did you know we can play everything?
we can play everything. It's late, Morgan. What do you want from me?
My bad. Do. Oh, that's cute. I do like the cinematic free cam through the levels for the credits. I think that's very good.
Yeah, it is.
I missed that in the Reignited trilogy, but I understand like why that would have been hard to do for multiple reasons. Okay. Let's go. Let's freaking go.
Magnus, the chess
Bye, Magnus.
master.
All right.
The
Let me
final level.
in. The final level.
I just realized I'm gonna have to shower after this. I'm all stinky from the
Oh,
bike
no.
ride I took.
Oh, I thought you were going to be like all sweaty just from watching me
I'm
play.
sweating from watching you play.
White knuckle grip on your office chair.
It's like, is she gonna survive? Is she gonna?
Yeah. All right, come here. Okay. Oh, did it. Heck yeah.
It's crazy how you just. How many times do you think you've beat this game? Do you think it's less than 20? More than 20.
It might be in the 20s.
Might be in the 20s, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you casually
All
just
right.
knocked this out. I mean,
That's true. Wait, yeah, it's over here, I think. Yes.
this is a very.
Yeah.
It's a cathartic ending. Oh, it's so
For
good.
sure.
Just unlocking slightly higher. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Where are we going next? I think it's over here. Yes, yes. There he is. Little boy. Little man.
How many gyms are in this level?
Oops. Oh, geez. Like 2,000, I think?
2,000.
Yeah. Well, because it's all like yellow
Yeah.
and purple and all them big numbers.
This would have been so hype as a kid.
Yeah, I bet this is what it feels like to win at the slots.
Mm-hmm. This is
Wow,
just
never
dopamine.
go happy.
Back to something we talked about hours ago.
Okay.
Like introducing your kids to games. I feel like
Yeah.
that is definitely like the worry and the reason I would like to think about it. Slightly deeper is I feel like there's a lot of like games that kind of hinge on like the slot machine, the gambling,
yeah.
sort of like abusing our like dopaminergic responses. That's a
Correct.
big word I might have used incorrectly.
No, you used it right.
Yeah. And I don't know, I appreciate a game that's just a bit more calm. You know?
Yeah.
Reasonable.
Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Where you have to.
it's like rewards are more reasonably paced out,
Right.
you know.
Well, and you have to like set goals and put, oh my god, an effort to accomplishing those goals. I think that's a good skill to build and to learn in this era of instant gratification.
Oh, damn right. It's weird for Gen Z to kind of be in the age spot that it is right now, where it's like we are comprised of what, like people who are like in high school still, and us on like the
Yeah.
upper end who are like kind of like we're like a few years established in like the workforce.
Right.
It's weird because it's like in a couple years I'm sure it'll even out, but like for now it's like I feel this is like completely two different groups of people.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that transition from, you know, being a kid in school to a working adult, that there's quite a big maturity shift that you kind of have to go through, and so like I understand. And when people are like, "Oh, Gen Z is so doomed because of blah blah blah," I'm like, "Well, give us a second to figure it out. We might be okay. I don't know."
Yeah, that's honestly the thing, because like I know so many people work in education right now.
Yeah.
And so many people who talk about like how kids are like maybe worse or whatever than they were before, and it's like I want to like hear that argument, but I also want to just be like, guys, I think we've said this forever, like literally forever.
That's true.
I think we have never not said this.
Yeah. All right. Is there? Yeah, there's this one. All right. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Whoa! Wow. Stuck the landing.
I don't know why you saying stuck the landing made me think of this, but I feel like a wacky game to cover. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. 2008.
Oh my god. I would I have to like meet you at your apartment to
I
do
really
that?
don't know. I want to figure out this parsec thing.
Oh, the most satisfying room.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh, yes.
Oh, good lord.
Nom 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 nom. I'm schmoovin'. Alright. Now the moment of truth.
Did I miss anything?
If I did, I'm gonna be annoyed, because that was like the... And... Yes!
I mean, we did it. That's Spyro.
We did it. That is Spyro. On to another scene, and then credits again, I think, but...
Spyro
Oh!
Dragon,
Yep.
You defeated Gnasty Gnorc, collected the dragon eggs, saved all the dragons, and recovered every bit of treasure in the Dragon Kingdom. How do you feel?
I feel fired up, Bob. And I'm happy for the dragon world, of course.
I certainly wouldn't want to spend the rest of my dragon days butting heads with Nasty Nork and his weird minions.
What's a minion?
At some point during our recording, Sage texted me and he said, I have several DSs if you need them for anything.
That was a while ago.
That was a while ago, but hey. If you need one, I know a guy.
So does the game get reset? Is that what just was implied there?
No, it'll just stick me back in Artisans. Well, credits first.
Oh, okay.
And then it'll
Again?
stick me back in Artisans.
Is this the same credits?
No, I think it's a different... Well, I mean, same people, maybe different maps.
It is different maps, yeah, but... Alright, guys, you're getting a little... Alright, we get it. You made the game.
All right, I guess closing thoughts. Do you have any?
I like this format. I'm thinking more of the format than the game, I guess. But let me talk about the game first. Yeah, the game, great. Love the game. We've spent so much time talking about it. I don't know if So we did the podcast and then we did the the playthrough. Maybe they're separate in the future. I don't know. Maybe this sort of like gameplay format is used to touch on games that we wouldn't touch on in the podcast.
Okay.
Not sure. Something that might be like a Crash or something, where it's like I brought that up and it was like you mentioned you're like there's a point where I just hit a wall with Crash and I'm like that's fair. So it'd be kind of weird to talk about that in the podcast where it's like, yeah, I played the whole game and Morgan got to the bridge level and threw her computer out the window.
Yeah. And you could go see that happen live.
Yeah. It'd also be fun to do one of these in person. Just throwing it out there.
For sure.
It'd also be fun to do the podcast in person. We don't live next to each other though.
No.
Struggles.
We do not.
Mm-hmm.
And also these podcasts, they take for freaking ever, but...
Oh yeah, they do. It's like, okay, if you're in person, it's like you're even more held hostage.
Yeah.
This was a fun time. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
What about you?
No, I hated every second.
I actually couldn't wait for this to be over. That's why I pushed through so hard. That's why I was moving so fast.
Exactly. It was a bad speed run because I just wanted it to be over with.
She broke the record because she was just so tired of talking to me.
Yeah.
That's got to happen at GDDQ, right? Like some of those panels seem insufferable. I'm sure that motivates the speedrunners to get that show on the road.
Oh yeah. Well, oh man, I cannot imagine being in front of a crowd of people and then something like weird or off-putting or cringe happens, and then it's like, well, now I'm just still stuck here on stage performing in front of these people.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I think that's why I could never do improv or anything like that. I don't know. I just can't.
I sometimes think. Sometimes I will prepare jokes in my head for situations. I have preloaded jokes for various interactions.
Okay.
And it's like I go through like a setup process. I go through like a twist and a punchline.
Yeah.
It's like I wonder if I could do some form of stand-up. Granted, I won't. Terrified of just being in front of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Anyway, that's Spyro, everybody.
Yep. That's Spyro. So I guess, hey, if you're watching this, if you watched this all the way through and you liked it, let us know.
Yeah.
And we'll probably keep doing this in the future regardless of feedback. Because this is our channel, not yours.
Yeah,
and
this
we
is our fucking
do what we feel like doing.
I don't care if any of you. I don't care if you hate it.
But some positive feedback and encouragement will be nice. I will take that, please and thank you.
Mm-hmm. I really liked this.
Yes.
Because it required no setup time. I mean, we had to like set up a couple things, but I mean, like it required no prep.
Yeah.
No homework beforehand.
Well, the prep and the homework was the 20-some years I've been playing this game over and over and over again.
See, it didn't require prep for me, though. That's what you're missing. I just rolled up to this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. If you like this, let us know, like Morgan said, and I don't know, just suggest whatever game you want. Email us, do all the normal stuff that we say. We'll work out the kinks of this format, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, hope you enjoy. It's probably going to be very long form every time, covering one game in its entirety. That's just my thought right now, though. So,
yeah.
Thanks
All
for
right.
watching.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.